I was going to say, they ain't going to want to hear these almonds getting chewed on either.
All right, hey, welcome in. It's been about 5 minutes. We've seen some of y'all. We got LSU, USC, or as we like to call them, Southern Cal, because USC is really in Columbia. But we got us a game here, Shane. Who we've already stated who's winning, but maybe for anybody that missed it, who do you got winning this game?
USC by 50.
What?
Yeah. I just don't think this is going to be a game. You know, it kind of reminds me. I talked about the other day when Alabama and USC met that one time, and they came out and they're doing the whole dog thing and getting excited and, oh my God, USC's back because T-Bow's here. Get the hell out of here. There ain't nothing going to happen here. This is we may end this thing at halftime. You know what I'm saying? Let
me ask you this, Shane. Are you seeing Herb Street and this Reese Davis, and they got the dog there?
Yeah.
Is this just me being an old man? But I don't get why he gets to take his dog everywhere. Does that bug you too, or just me?
Yeah, no. If it were now, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's a
support
emotional
dog?
support or something like that. You know, I can get behind that. But no, it is kind of weird. You know, I thought out of all of them, it'd be Corso first with the dog, but I guess, you know, if he wants to take, I don't like gimmicks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even though Cousin Shane became one, I feel like some of the things drives me nuts. You know, that it becomes a thing. Like
feel like
why force this on us?
If you and I were to bring our dog at work, they'd say, "Get the hell out of here! Take your damn dog home."
It's like movies. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm watching a movie or something, and there's a baby crying in it. I'm like, man, I can't wait for them to get rid of this kid. You know, surely they're not going to haul this kid around for 90 minutes. You know, a horror flick or something. You know, that's the dog. It's like this. Oh, we're going on like season 2 of this thing. You know, whatever.
Why are you bringing your infant to Deadpool Wolverine?
I've actually not watched that yet.
Okay, they're saying let him have his dog. Okay, so I think I'm just an old man here.
Yeah,
apologies.
Well, it's not like throughout the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be one thing if it, like, I got my dog in here. Bruno, where you at, bud?
You're about fired. Yeah, if I see that dog.
Yeah. Where you at, buddy? He's around here somewhere.
In the comments, Shay, they say, beat the shit out of no good T-Bow. Yeah,
T-Bow.
We agree with that. I mean, how great would it be if LSU whipped them? And not only that, Shay, but I did, you know, we hear these things, and then we kind of like, I don't know about you, but it's like there's so much thrown at us. It's sometimes it's hard to keep up. But I saw it's the ref out of Oklahoma, so big Sooner station, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, they hate T-Bow, and then they hate LSU too. So this is like the Oklahoma hate game here. I totally didn't even put 2 and 2 together until I saw them talking about it today.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry, man. I'm going to be honest with you. When I see like a chicken sandwich wrap, you know, I may get a little distracted there. So got an ostrich in the sand. That's not as cool. But I'm right there with you. That would be a tough spot. I mean, who would you pull for? Who do you think? I mean, you have to pick one, right?
I think you root for LSU because you play. Let's throw up Oklahoma's schedule here. You play LSU obviously in the finale. Mm-hmm. So again, I would swing it as, you know, LSU look good coming into this game. When we beat you, it's going to make us look even better. There's nothing we gained from Southern Cal winning this football game and damn T-Bow.
I feel like you just hate the coach. You know, when Lane Kiffin left Tennessee, you know, I wanted USC to fail. In fact, when he got fired on the tarmac, nobody celebrated more than Tennessee Vol fans. You know what I'm saying? Even though USC's like, hey, we're going to get a new coach, you know. Look, they've still been searching for a coach. Since that day, they've not found a coach. So, I think they want T-Bow to lose here.
How about Cousin John here? He says, did Lincoln Riley make it to the game, or is he still running from the SEC?
Boy, he tried to get out of this thing, right? I'm surprised they haven't tried some, like, weather thing, you know, just try to get out of this completely like Kentucky did. What time did that game end? I ain't gonna lie. I gave up when they went on that second timeout.
No, so they called it. They didn't play anymore.
Did they call it immediately though? Because I
think they took a long time.
So how does that work in the record books? You know,
so whatever statistics were on the book, they just call it final. And Kentucky and Southern Miss had to agree to that. Otherwise, they would have waited it out.
Yeah, that's cool. No, Not cool though. I feel like you've made it that long, you might as well hold the record for the latest football game ever. I mean, the Storms eventually quit. You know what I'm saying? Cousin
Danny says, "What's the story there? Why did they want out so bad?" I think he's talking about Southern Cal out of this game.
Yeah,
but it was widely reported. I anticipate that they didn't know they were going to be joining the Big Ten.
Yeah,
and have this game on their schedule. So, Lincoln Riley, we all know he's what a wuss he is. He's going to choose the path of least resistance. So he couldn't get out of it.
Couldn't get out of it, but he got out of the other one. What was the other one he got out of?
Remember when the LSU job came open? That's where everyone had him pegged. They were going to hire Lincoln Riley, but then of course he went to Southern Cal. Then Brian Kelly was the one LSU really had in their back pocket.
Yeah, no. I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Cousin Justice says, "Go Gators! 11-1 season in progress." That's a great way to spin it. You know what?
You know what? They need a little optimism down there, Mike. You know what I'm saying? I think the optimism. I don't think you just throw Florida out with the bathwater. You kind of want to.
You threw them out 6 months ago.
I know. But it's like I said, anybody that's like anti-Florida, they're like, you should be patient. Give him some more time. He needs just one more recruiting class, and then he'll be set.
Cousin Paul says Lincoln Riley did not make the game. He's working on his brisket game.
Oh, burn, literally. Look at Nussmeier. You think he's going to have a big game?
Oh, yeah. Give me 370 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Damn. Up there, huh? 370.
370.
No, I don't think
0.
I think this game's a little lower scoring than the other ones we've seen. And I know LSU is going to have some crazy offense, but I'm thinking that give me 225, 2 scores, 1 pick.
Okay.
But he wins like the game. Like at the end, you're like, that's our dude.
Here we go. Here's kick. I'm cracking open a cold one for that one.
Oh yeah. Just so you know, we just got kickoff right there. So if you're trying to time it up with us there.
Oh, yeah. We probably should have done that about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. They already know what's going to happen.
They're in the second quarter.
Oh, man. Yeah, maybe when we get the first snap. I'll let you know when they get the first snap. So right now they're talking about can we talk about what they're talking about? I guess that's fine,
yeah.
right?
No, yeah, we can. We just can't show the
play
video.
The volume? Oh.
Yeah.
That's kind of stupid, I mean, we paid for it. Just kidding. I get it.
All right, I'm seeing the snap right here, Shane.
Ready? Hike. All right. Now you're timed up.
Boom.
That's it. It's over.
It's easy money, Shane.
Yeah.
Easy money. Kyron Lacey, first down. Like it was nothing. Southern Cal, no resistance.
Garrett can't hear. Headset's too low.
How about Cousin Jacob says Clark Lee Coach of the Year? I think he's got to be the front runner as of right now.
Coach of the Year, yeah.
Clark Lee, at least in the SEC.
That's tough. Yeah, I would say obviously with the week 1 upset, that's where I'm going. And you gotta like it. You gotta respect it.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
we're already past midfield. Come on. Kyron Lacey again.
And you thought they were going to take a step back.
I never said that. I said I've always said they were going to make it.
What a damn snag there. Lacey's it. He's the next first rounder, ain't he?
Mm-hmm. It's like Nick Saban says, you shake a tree out of Louisiana and these receivers fall out.
What a sweet gig. You remember people talk about Brian Kelly wanting to leave, get out of here?
Right.
Leave this recruiting fertile ground. Jeez, crazy. LSU, all it takes is 1 or 2 good classes and you're winning another national championship. This is a program you want to be at.
Yeah, and even if you suck but you win a national championship, you're still beloved down there,
Yeah, absolutely.
Cousin Brian says he's four beers deep already since this started.
Every score we got to chug one. No, just kidding.
Take a shot. It's 50-50. We're dead by the end.
We're dead. Did you see? That was one of the things I noticed. All these guys doing push-ups when they did scores, and how many 70-point games there were.
That one guy for Tennessee couldn't do it, man.
Yeah,
He gave up.
It's not like you did 70 push-ups. You did 63 push-ups just a minute ago to get to 70. So it was up there. I'm not good with math, but I would imagine. When's the last time you've done a push-up? Real question.
About a week ago. About tore my arm off.
Did you really? Were we getting off the floor or something? Or I pushed away the buffet. I went to El Chorrito today, and I said, "Hey, that's enough. No more chips and salsa." It's funny because people will say, like, "Why are you fat?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm fat because I like to eat." But it's not that I like to eat. I grew up having to eat. That's one of the things I found out. It's a psychological disorder, Mike. It's not me personally. But my parents, they'd always be like, "You got to finish your plate. You got to finish your plate." And we're at El Chorritos, and my daughter takes one bite of hers. My wife, she eats one taco out of 3, and I'm just sitting there like, well, I can't waste it. Get that stuff over here. Then my wife said, "You don't have to finish it."
Yeah, Shane will go all day on food here, but LSU just converted a big 4th down, Shane, while you were El Chorrito and up over here.
I was replaying that dinner. I'm hungry again. Oh, that was nice.
That was critical right out the gate. They ain't kicking it. They're going for it. I love the aggression early. We got to set the tone, Shane. We've lost 2 openers in a row under Brian Kelly. We cannot lose to this Southern Cal bunch of West Coast losers. You know what?
No, you can't.
Man, it's there all day.
It's almost like they're running the same play over and over again.
Cousin John said, "Is your TV on the ceiling?"
It is pretty high. I'm not going to lie. That's good. I like that one. No, yeah, I put it in because the problem is my camera. I wanted it above the camera, and this is not a giant room. It's not like I'm in a huge mic podcast. You know what? Sometimes I like to take naps and watch TV. Shut up.
The Flying Hawaiian says there's starving children out there, Shane.
That's right. That's my brother understands. I helped him out plenty of times when he couldn't finish his meal.
Cousin Darwin says, "Looks like Shane's in bed."
You know what? I'm going to turn this light off. Oh, shit.
Nuss already got 60 passing yards, Shane. He's getting it. He's getting that 370.
Are you surprised? I thought we'd have the running. That's what we talked about all week. Is just
no. I'm not surprised because I would never bought into. That's part of the reason I'm doubting LSU because they're saying they're going to be a rushing juggernaut.
Yeah,
they couldn't run the last 2 years.
But so you surprised they can't run at all? They're not running at all, Mike.
I don't think they can.
Well, why would you when you're giving up plays like that? Hey, do you know who his dad is? Do you know who his dad is?
Cousin Kyle's in here. He says, "Gig him to my losing Aggie." Sorry about it, Cousin Kyle.
Sorry, man. I got sucked in too. That was Mike's fault. I told you all off season they suck, and then Mike's like, "Hey, they don't. You want to bet milk on it?" And I'm like, "Well, wait, how you get me all?" I had an internal battle this week. I had A&M losing that game all the way until we had our picks. And then I was like, oh, there's the running game.
There you go. First down, all the way down to the 8. Dude, we could do this. People say this is such a hard job. Kurt Herbstreit and all them. This is easy, isn't it?
Yeah, I just don't know names and numbers. I need a spotter,
They have them too. Trust me. The most asked question in the chat, Shane. Where is you might have to take a photo of your TV or something because everybody's like, where is he looking?
How do I do that? Send it to your Twitter?
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Damn, it's up there. I'm afraid to send it now because it is. Now, this is a terrible angle. It looks like it's up in the corner. You know what? Fuck it. I'll send it.
I'm telling you, Shane, they can't run the ball. They just got stuffed on first and goal.
You're making me send pictures. I ain't got time to look at.
Stingray says your roof is leaking. Shout out Cousin Steve. He says, been listening to the pod 330 days in a row. but it's first time he caught a live one. So appreciate you, Steve.
Yeah. It helps we're going to be on for 4 hours, you know?
Damn, I was hoping that was a touch.
I could go for a Modelo. Coors is good. I like Coors. Oh, man.
Did you see the, what was it? It wasn't Coors, was it? It was, I think it was Bud Light had all the SEC cans. Have you seen that? I think I'll try to throw it up here on the screen during a commercial or something, but they didn't have a Tennessee one, unfortunately.
All right, I'm sending you my TV.
3rd and goal, short. You go for it here. You've been so aggressive.
No,
I think you got to.
Got to keep rolling, man. It is up there in the corner. Jeez, it looks like I'm at a hospital. I'll get it lower just for y'all. You know, I don't know. I had it installed. I thought it was too high at the time, and I didn't think about it. But
here we go, Shane.
I don't really watch it a lot in here.
Yeah. Is that where you play your NCAA and whoop everybody?
No, I do play NCAA in here.
That's your money chair, I guess.
I don't know about that.
Shit.
Brian doesn't like it. Look at him. Man, he's so fit. He got down there at the goal line. Nobody calls a timeout quicker than this man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow. That's hot. Yeah. It does kind of look like you're in the...
Yeah, it's up there in the corner.
I'm uploading it now. See if this works. Last couple times the images have not worked, but got to figure that out.
Flame says kick the field goal. No. Scare money don't make money, Flames. You know that. Yeah. You know that better than anybody.
Oh, man. Remember when that was the thing?
Oh, God. No, you got it. Look at that Pimpton. That's a killer name.
True freshman.
How's that not the #1 jersey seller down there?
Here's what Shane's looking at. Can you see it on the screen?
Yeah, it's up there. You can almost. I mean, it's a tough angle. I try to get the corner in there. I mean, it's literally. I'd say a foot from the corner. Now that you mention it, and I don't have 6-foot ceilings here.
What? Oh man, I hate this end zone. I'm just now seeing it. Las Vegas.
I get it. You know, it's kind of got that old school vibe to it.
Ooh.
The only problem I have with it is
that was good defense, I guess, but got to have something better drawn up there. But I thought this was the best offensive line in the country, Shane. They just let them come straight up the middle.
Oh man, yeah, you're the SEC, Mike. You were the SEC.
I tell you, they can't run the ball. Don't you run that ball if you have the best offensive line in the country, like they're saying they got? There was no consideration of running that ball.
Garrett kind of ran out of the pocket, to be fair there. I'm not defending him. It was a terrible look, but
now this is where we find out about LSU, Shane. They got we all know they got a good offense. What will their defense do here against Southern Cal?
I don't know, man.
If they allow it, I'll tell you this right now, Shane. If they allow a touchdown right here,
yeah,
Trojans are winning.
You think so?
I don't know. I was just trying to say so.
Yeah, I think that's crazy talk. I think, you still got them deep in the red zone here. But this is it, man. This is what we talked about. Like, this is why you went out and you stole defensive coordinators, you stole defensive line coaches. You know, this is why you did it for this moment right here, Mike.
Cousin Justin says that was Napier play calling right there.
Oh my gosh! Why do we got to bring him up on an LSU game? You know,
I think just on the commercials, we'll just throw this TV up here so people can be like, "What's Shane looking at?" I'll let them know.
Yeah, up there in the corner. My neck's gonna hurt in the morning. Oh yeah, Shane don't have a neck.
One thing though, Shane, that just kind of occurred to me. But we talked about this about a week ago. But the SEC really struggled right out the gate last season.
Yeah.
Now, of course, Florida lost, A&M lost, but beyond that, I mean, the SEC's whooping some ass. And there's some big-time games next week that's going to kind of determine that narrative again. With Texas going up to Michigan, Tennessee playing NC State.
Yeah.
Arkansas going on the road to Oklahoma State. Mississippi State going on the road at Arizona State.
Yeah.
This narrative time next week. Cal, Auburn, you know what I mean?
It's like we say it's a separation Saturday, Mike.
Well, it's not quite separation, but these games I think matter more than ever in a 12-team playoff.
Well, I think it does give you points, like
right.
Especially like Michigan. You're looking at Michigan because later when they're playing Penn State or Ohio State, you're using that as your gauge to see how far along they are against the SEC. And I think there's some big time matchups next week. We talked about those, a lot of close spreads in those football games, which we didn't have really week one except for a couple games.
And Sooner was asking Bama, Wisconsin. When is that? That's not next week. That's the following week. I'll throw up their schedule. But here's a great case to be made, Shane. So again, Florida State's already lost.
Yeah.
Clemson got their ass whooped. Virginia Tech lost to Vanderbilt. You're gonna love this, Shane. If Tennessee beats the hell out of NC State,
yeah.
I bet the ACC's, well, there is Miami, but let's say Miami wins the ACC, they're probably the only ACC team getting to the playoff.
Yeah, yeah.
Like these are the weeks that may determine that.
No, that's a great. I'm sorry, I've never watched the comments before, and I probably need to turn it off. Do the Disney one. That one was hilarious. Did you see that one?
No, I missed it.
Yeah, scroll up.
Okay. I'm trying to make these brilliant points, and you're looking at the.
I know.
I don't see any Disney.
I'll read it to you. Let's see if I can find it here.
Whoever said it, say it again.
Says Paul Smith. DirecTV just dropped the Disney Channel. So I have to watch the game through the reflection of Cousin Shane's glasses. Oh, we're going to get pulled down for that.
Dude, they're just going right through them.
Damn.
Southern Cal's already at the 20.
Calm down. It's just one first down.
That's going to be bad for us, Shane.
Do you know USC does not have any jersey alternates?
I would not think, given the way they wear them. I mean, they're about as bad as Penn State. They only got the one look,
Isn't it kind of funny though? You would think Southern Cal, like out of all the places to have different uniforms, it would be there.
That's why Oregon's taking over. Got all them uniforms.
Yeah, all that Nike money.
How about this one from Cousin Anthony? Shane, your mountain's looking white. Time for a new beer.
God, it is. I got to speed it up here. Drink one every time USC gets a first down. so I can drown the sorrow. LSU used to be the defense, man. That's the crazy part. It's when I grew up, it just feels like they're
big down right here, 3rd and short.
Yeah. You got to get this. We got Big Ten USC.
How dumb does that sound?
It sounds so dumb. I mean, just going back and forth. I do feel bad for the fans. At the first year, you're not going to notice it, but year 3, year 4, you're like, I ain't going out there to watch that. Watch these stadiums get smaller.
Yeah. Well, they're building one here in Nashville. It's going to be the smallest one.
For the Titans?
For NFL, yeah.
Oh, baby.
Damn, they snuffed. Okay, LSU's
Nice.
back, baby.
Yeah.
LSU's back.
Still curtain, baby.
That was solid right there. I don't know what in the hell T-Bow drew up there, but it was awful.
Those guys are excited.
That's Blake Baker effect right there, bringing off these exotic blitzes. They didn't see it coming.
Look at that. Good awareness. Man, that's beautiful. That's football right there, baby.
Cousin John says this is going to be a battle of defenses.
We haven't had one of those since A&M. I was sitting there, I was talking to you about this. At that moment when it was like 6-6, there was like 13 football games played, and each SEC team averaged a little over 50 points per game. That's just the blowouts that we're having. And then we turned over to A&M had 6. I was like, yeah, and it's not like they had much more after that.
Yeah, I just couldn't get over the fact that it just feels like A&M has got no speed on offense. All these guys they've landed, they don't have any receivers that can get separation against Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
That's troubling.
Oh, what about this Aaron Hernandez? You getting this one? You gonna watch it?
Oh, here he is, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't even know they were making this.
Oh yeah. Swamp Kings didn't do it. It's too soft. We got to have an FX version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll watch it.
No, it's going to be good. That's crazy. What a crazy situation. They've had some dudes, man, come through Florida. I think that's what's frustrating is you see so many players going on to the league and stuff, and it's like, we keep giving Billy these passes, and it's like, how can you put guys in the league but not show productivity on the field? There's got to be something there. It's not just one season anymore.
Liquid makes a great point, Shane. Gators have suffered enough for this weekend.
I'm sorry. I'm pulling back.
Robert says A&M and Florida shamed us.
Oh man. When's the last time you've been to Vegas?
Crawdad, it's been a long while. Crawdad asks, what is T-Bow? That is the official name that Oklahoma fans have given old Lincoln Riley for the bitch out west. That's what they call him. I learned that. You never know what you're going to learn on a trip to Norman, Shane. That's what I learned.
Was that your favorite part? Was just the people, or?
Yeah, just getting to learn different things, talk to different people. And I'm telling you, maybe because there was no game, so there was nothing to like brag about or anything, but they were just kind as could be. It was just a little bit different. I love. I've never had I've had some bad interactions going to opposing stadiums, but 99% of people are good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas here it was just 100%. It was, I don't know. It seemed like a really, really great place.
No, I definitely want to check it out.
And I would say this too, because I'll be completely honest. I always tell it like it is. When I got there, I was like, I was very underwhelmed. I was like, I don't know, it's Oklahoma City, and it's all flat, and you're just driving in there. I was like, this place has got a football power, and then you get to the campus, and then you see the football stadium, and then you see all the statues, and then you get to campus. So outside of campus, and that's not foreign to a lot of SEC towns, but
yeah,
to me, I was just like, how does it have dynasties? And then you start to get embraced by it all,
Yeah. And what else is wild too? It's not so long ago. Like there was during that game, the Oklahoma game, they had the Heismans, the quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, you didn't realize. Me just not following Oklahoma up to this point didn't realize how many Heisman quarterbacks have came through there. Or just great quarterbacks since Josh Heupel there.
Hey, how about this one from Cousin Jacob? He said, I think Napier is bashing Florida enough for the rest of us.
What do you think he's doing right now? Opening up that damn water. I bet he's just practicing opening that water bottle in front of the mirror. Because I'm good enough, because I'm strong enough. Doggone it, people like me. Oh, man, 5 wide. Oh, baby. We got to run.
See, if only they had done that on the goal line. They'd be up right now.
Seriously, you do that. You do that every time. You'll keep moving the chains. We'll be done with this game in 14 minutes. Red zone.
Cousin Ryan, he says, are those mountains blue? There.
No, I don't know. Man, I'm trying to take it easy, guys. Jeez. I'm supposed to go do something tomorrow morning with the wife. But.
Oh, babe, we got to be getting close to, Nuss 74 pass. He's just 300 yards away.
I said 225.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think they get up and start using that run game.
I completely. Florida's just we have to. It's like the biggest story in the sport right now. Remember, cousin Jacob says, "Give them a break. They didn't sleep enough." Remember that he was harping on they getting enough sleep. That's going to be a game changer for them. I completely forgot about that.
I wish he'd grow his hair out. He's giving bald people a bad look, you know. Guys like that can't grow it up. You know, you have Coach Lee up here doing something.
Cousin Curtis says, you guys are forcing Shane to drink more and faster than he's comfortable with.
I just don't want to get going too bad, you know, because
it's a long game. We got plenty of time here.
I've never been well with peer pressure, Mike.
Yeah.
You know that.
you got anybody that missed it. I hope there's some of you in here that, I don't know, we had about 40 people show up before media days in Nashville. We had where we met at the bar, and I mean, I've seen Shane drink some cold ones, but I've never seen him drink this many. I mean, you must have had 20 beers.
And they were craft beers, so I wasn't ready for that. You know, some of those were packing some punch, man. But it gets to that point where you don't even know what beer you're drinking. Like growing up, like college and stuff, like we'd get Natty Light because it was cheap.
Right.
Or Keystone or something like that, you know. But after you drink 5 or 6 of them, they all taste the same, you know. So that's kind of what we did. We'd float kegs. Natty, that's what I'm drinking. I'm drink Coors now because I can afford it. But back in the day, it was whatever is cheap and effective.
Cousin Josh asks, did you get your Mizzou invite yet?
No, they've been quiet on me, and that's okay. I get it. You know, they got legends that's got to beat Big Mo and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm still waiting. I mean, we're coming. We're going to be there, you know. Hey,
I don't think they're going to have bigger legends than you.
No, they got guys that actually ran. I think they said ran yards.
Did those guys predict 10 wins last year? I bet they didn't.
No. Did they get called rat poison at media days? No. Jeez, I've been carrying Big Mo for how long? I want to get on that damn fire truck and get on that football field.
Hey, cousin Bradley Childress in here. He says, chug, chug, chug. I got faith in you, cousin Shane.
Dude, you talk about a drinker right there. I can't touch him. Me and him went to Bristol. True story. I don't know if I can say it. Childress, can I say that? Let me know. I want to tell this story.
How about Brian Guy? He says, cousin Shane, you're always welcome in Columbia, South Carolina.
I don't think so. Have you talked to Beamer lately? What did he call us? What did he say?
Childress says you can tell the story.
All right. So obviously Tennessee and Virginia Tech played at Bristol. Awesome weekend. We got a camper. We drank beer all weekend. We grilled out. It was killer. The football game itself was great because Tennessee won, but I would never, ever go back to Bristol and watch a football game. You can't see anything. It's just too damn far. In fact, it was like me. I was doing this, looking at the Jumbotron in the middle of the thing the entire time. But, man, Childress, he was going, brother. And I was going beer to beer. I was keeping up the best I can, but he's a pro. And we got done, and true story, man, I'm on an air mattress, which I finally found one that could hold my weight. And I wake up, man, and he is just still going, singing Rocky Top all night long, man. I'll never forget. It was just, we had so much fun, and I won't take away from experience, but that's one thing they should never do again, Mike, is have a football game at a racetrack.
Yeah. Flying Hawaiian says, well, I have my own story there, but tell the story about going to 4-H camp with Childress. That's what Flying Hawaiian says.
No.
So I used to work for a website, Saturday Down South, and I was living in Los Angeles, and I just moved back to Tennessee. And, I mean, this sounds stupid, but one of the reasons I moved when I did, because I wanted to go to that Bristol game.
Yeah.
And then that came up, and you guys were all going. You invited me and everything. And they said, oh, and keep in mind, they cleared all this. They said I could do it. I accepted a job with them. And then they said, no, we don't allow people to take weekends off during the season. So that's why I didn't get to go.
Wow.
So they told me one thing, they signed me, and then they did a 180 on me.
That's terrible, man.
I know.
I mean, this is like Christmas, you know? We don't have a lot of good things. Like, I mean, we have good things, don't get me wrong. Truly blessed, man. But college football, it's like, it's 3 months. 9 months. We'll look at every pumpkin patch you want to go to. We'll do whatever, but these 3 months, we've got some college football to watch.
Bry Guy says, I honestly might take cousin Shane to lead the Cox the rest of the season.
I'd probably dumb it down a little bit if I were over there. I think you got something special with Rocket Sanders, and maybe you do something opposite what these guys are doing, and you just run that damn clock. You make it boring. You huddle up. You don't tempo this thing at all. I think that's what you got, a good defense. That's one thing about South Carolina.
Yeah, I
feel like you've got a defense that can keep you in a lot of football games this year. But you're gonna have to do something, and it's Sellers running 22 times. That ain't it.
Hey, appreciate you, Jamerson from Branson. He just became a member of the channel.
Hey, there he is. About time. Been watching for 18 years. Finally joined something. I give him a hard time. He's a good cat. He's in every Missouri thread I've seen. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be careful. That's a wild follow right there.
How about this one, Shane, from Cousin Zachary? Dan Mullen, South Carolina. Would you make that hire?
That would be isn't that the thing? You got Spurrier,
they hire former Florida.
Muschamp. Yeah, I think that's where
Billy
they
Napier's going to be the coach in 8 years.
No. Well, I mean, if he would do it, that's one of the things that they gave him a hard time, or nobody gave him a hard time, but he retweeted the fact that he went to 2 New Year's Six bowls. Is that what it was? Two in a row, and then year 3?
I'll find it and post it here.
But
we have one comment here, Shane, that says, "How does Cousin Shane not have a snack?"
I do.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Over here.
He's hiding it.
They're not sponsored the show.
Little Debbie.
M&M's almond. It's my fuel.
Oh. I think the guy that tweeted it out, he deleted it.
Oh. Pansy. Oh, wait. I got it on... I put it on our TikTok. So all 1,500 followers there will... It's a baby. I suck at this social media stuff. I get it. That's
better than our Facebook.
Yeah, that's true. All right. The Florida coach. Yeah. Here it is. Matt Berry.
Mm-hmm.
The Florida coach that got fired went to 3 consecutive New Year's Six games in his first 3 years and was let go in his 4th season.
Yep. Of course, they work together at ESPN now.
Yeah.
So he's kind of kissing his ass.
Probably high-fived each other after he sent it.
Hey, somebody asked, "What is your snack? The Luther Burden chips?"
No, they're supposed to send me some, but I only got 1 bag.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I don't know if it was an email or a DM. I need to get back to them, but apparently they got Mizzou candy coming, and they said they're going to send us some.
I'll believe it when I see it, Mike.
We've got a lot of things promised that we never have got, don't we?
Oh yeah, I did. I got a shirt yesterday, 2 days ago, and I don't want to ruin it just yet because it's a killer shirt, and I appreciate him reaching out and sending this thing. But it's a Mizzou fan, and it's got a pretty cool, funny story to it. It's funny and sad. You know how they claim they're the Tennessee state champs last year?
Right.
Well, they got 2 Massachusetts teams, and so they're going to claim that state this year. So I'm going to hold off on it, but it's pretty damn funny. Come on, baby. Get him.
Shit.
Oh, God. Now this kid's fast. Boy,
Yeah.
he's fast.
I think he was a 5-star.
Yeah, he's.
If you're at Southern Cal, you're that short and you're number 1. You got something going on.
You're the guy. Like when you're in high school, you always looked across the field for 2 numbers, 69 and 1. Most likely they're going to be good. The funny side is me and my brother were 69 and 1, and we sucked. Brad was the best one, the one I was telling you about, 14. Absolute freak athlete. Took up flying helicopters. Can you believe that?
They're wondering if they sent you a Tennessee State champ shirt yet.
No, I ain't got my size.
They say that dude's wasting his talent at Southern Cal.
Dude, he is very, very fast.
Cousin Jacob says UMass plays a tougher SEC slate than Texas.
How many games did we decide they were in? Do you got UMass's schedule? You should have a thing with theirs. I think they got 4.
They're saying Mark Stoops would not have lost that game last night
Start.
if he was A&M's coach.
Say it again.
Mark Stoops would not have lost that Notre Dame game if he was A&M coach. If Mark Stoops was a coach, the offense would have looked even more pathetic. Trust me.
I don't know, man. You give Stoops such a hard time. I mean, they had.
Will you be on board with me if they lose to South Carolina next week?
Here's the
at
thing.
home.
If they lose,
Yeah.
If they lose, then Mark needs to out. That's I told you that's such a pivotal game, and now the pressure is going to be more on Beamer to get this thing done, and if he doesn't, then you got to turn around and say, Stoops, man, what happened? You got beat by an inferior opponent. So, no, I think Stoops doesn't get a credit because the argument was how well he's recruited to Kentucky. If you put him down there in College Station, what kind of talent could he brought down there? So I'm not. I was never in the Stoops was a bad hire camp. I think any coach you bring in has an opportunity to be an excellent coach because what Texas A&M has to offer. Honestly, I kind of wish I could have seen the experiment play through because how many times have we said, no, if you take Stoops from here to here, I mean, that's like Florida. How many times have we said that with Florida? If you put them down there in Florida.
Right.
Oh, look, they can run.
I've not heard this one, Shane. Cousin Morgan, he says, tickle me Elko, off to a floundering start.
Oh, God.
Lost one game. We're writing him off.
He's out of here. I like his attitude. I like his size. You know, right. I may get some more College Station, or I may get some Texas A&M gear because clearly they're going to have a big and tall section.
What was Sark's record the first year? Do you have any idea, Shane, at Texas?
No, I don't.
5-7.
Fire him. Get rid of him. Oh my God!
Oh, did he catch it?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, he's
Sports
getting
Center.
If Saban was still at Alabama, he'd be calling him up. You know, getting that portal,
Let's
10.
Get a replay. Oh my gosh! I think he holds on to it, right?
I swear, your brother though, he makes that catch every time I play him in the video game.
Man, does he hold on to it? Let's see here, Mike. This is a good angle. Oh, you can't really see down there. Yeah, I think that's a catch. God, how many times? How long do we have to go before OBJ is not every one-handed catch? Like, you know what I'm saying? What was his name? The Florida kid that got arrested. The wide receiver, Pearsall, Ricky.
I don't think he got arrested, or he just got shot.
Oh, I thought he got arrested.
No. He got shot. And he's fine. He's fine. But fine is he's out of the hospital already, so he's doing well.
I'd be laid up. I'd be taking advantage of it. No, I'm sorry. Sorry, Ricky. I didn't mean to call you a criminal there. But that one-handed catch, why can't we call it the Ricky catch, you know?
Right.
OBJ makes one. Now, get it. It was a fantastic reception, but I've seen better receptions. I know for sure this week I've seen at least 2. One was that interception, that one-handed interception that's floating around. I can't remember. It's like some podunk team. Mm-hmm. And then that one right there, I would say that one's better than OBJ's.
Yeah.
And then he practices those one-hand catches all the time. And
yeah, they're saying Pearsall's was even better. I think they're right.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah. Because he got hit. You know what I'm saying? He got.
Here's a good one from Cousin Pate. Cousin Shane catches Cracker Barrel biscuits like that.
Yeah. What's that place in Branson that catch rolls? You wait. Or Missouri, you wait till I get over there. Because November 9th, we need to find that. Is it Lambert's they call it?
Yeah, I don't know anything about that one.
Oh, man, we're going to be catching some rolls over there, Mike. Catching some rolls. I need another beer. Anything while I'm up?
I'm good.
How's this work?
Yeah, looks like you're right. Everybody's saying Lambert's. They're going crazy over this Lambert. I don't know anything about it.
Well, so there's a lot of Mizzou fans in here. If you were going there for 2 nights and there was 2 places that you got to hit, what are they? That's what I want to know. I don't want to find out. Like here's the problem. We were down in Texas media days, and we asked this question, and people are like, "Dude, you got to drive up Interstate 18 miles and then take a left for 30 minutes, and then you got to check out this barbecue joint." And I'm like, "Listen, we're in Dallas. We're downtown Dallas here. What do you got in this area? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to Uber 2 hours to try barbecue. So if I'm in Columbia, Missouri, what are 2 places that you got to eat or drink? What they got?
JJ Trucking, Shane, he says, Cousin Shane in media gives everybody in America a shot to be in the media.
That's right. That's right.
Isn't it? Don't you sit around sometimes and be like, how stupid is it that we get more views than a lot of these like big networks?
Yeah, well, it's just because we tell you how we feel. We don't bullshit. I mean, are they eating M&M's? Could you imagine Tim Tebow eating chocolate-covered almond M&M's during a broadcast?
I don't think he's ever eaten chocolate, or just by looking at his pythons, you know?
Yeah, I know he hasn't. That healthy bastard. He looks good too, man.
He had the tightest shirt I've ever seen on the Paul Feinbaum show the other day.
Mike, it's like dude, he is a freak athlete still to this day. Could smoke us all,
no doubt.
Beat us both. Like
he could probably start for the Gators today, don't you think?
Oh, I thought about it when they were down there. You know who else looked good? Javon Curse, the freak.
Oh yeah.
I was like, man, he's still got it. Him and that's what they should have done. Just let Curse run the defense, Tim Tebow run the offense. Probably would have won the thing.
They're saying this game's going to be lower scoring than A&M Notre Dame.
Leave it to us to broadcast during a 0-0 football game. Literally, we are the only content in this matchup. That and that sword guy back there. Did you see the video floating around that they made prior to this? The Trojan, they're in a plane. It was like a cross between Troy and Con Air. You know?
I saw people talking about it. I didn't watch it.
Oh, man. There was half people were like, man, this is awesome. I'm like, I mean, I get it, but you got to back it up, man. You can't be making videos like that and get your ass smoked.
Cousin Jimmy says, how does this show not have a Velveeta as a sponsor?
Yeah, Waffle House dodging me too, man. I've been DMing them every day.
You're on deck, Waffle House. God, right up the gut. Where's old Perkins at? You got to blow that up. That's the problem, Shane. Remember BK? He said we don't pay $1 million for players or whatever he said.
Yeah,
they need help on the interior.
Well, and that's one of the things they talked about was kind of fabricating rushes. They can't line up and do like they want to, and right up the gut too, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
an SEC gut.
I got one of those.
Oh shit.
That's the beauty of college football, though. You know what? I mean, aside from Georgia, like everybody's got a weakness to exploit.
Yeah.
It's just how well can you do it? That's why I love college. There's always one or two things you can't do. And it's just a chess match, You know
what I hate about special plays like that one-handed grab there? Like if you lose, you're going to see it a million times.
How about this shit? Cousin Ryan says Murray's is the best spot in Como. So remember
Murray's.
that.
Okay.
I'll screenshot it.
Yeah, please. Yeah, we're probably going to roll in Friday, stay Friday night, and then, of course, all day Saturday party with the Sooners and
LSU Steven,
Nation.
cousin Steven, LSU fan. I may be calling in drunk and mad.
Yeah, can we take calls while we're doing this?
I think there is a way to do it. How about this? They're saying there's a steakhouse by next to Best Buy. Has got me thinking it's not that good, but he's saying it's fire here.
That's where I got this TV at Best Buy.
How about this one from Cousin August? He says Shane will score more in Como than LSU does tonight. Cousin Danny says, what if Tebow replaces Napier?
I don't know if he'll get into coaching. He's doing like a whole bunch of spiritual stuff, which is good. I mean,
he can do whatever he wants, man. He'll be successful. You know what?
Seriously, if he was stock, I'd buy it, you know?
Where's that new LSU D? I mean, hell, holding them to 7, though,
that's pretty
They
impressive.
couldn't do it last year.
Think if they had Jaden Daniels in this system.
Did I say? I mean, that's going to be the talking point all next offseason, I really do think. A lot of people are saying the pizza place Shakespeare's, too, there in Como. That's where they sent us the pizzas.
Oh, really? Okay, let's do that. Let's do the pizza place, and then what was the other one? I already forgot it. No, you took a picture of it.
Yeah, I got you. We got Shakespeare's, we got G&D Steakhouse by the Best Buy, and Murray's.
I don't know. That G&D sounds sneaky good.
Now they're saying, someone else is saying it's mid.
Oh, Beetlejuice coming out. You gonna watch that?
Oh yeah.
I bet that's good. You know, that one kind of scared me a little bit when I was younger.
Oh yeah, me too. I only watched it like a year or two ago. Rewatched it, you know.
Oh, well, damn.
And I never realized how good it was.
Super good. The shrinking head thing was the always thing that freaked me out. You know, and not saying the B word 3 times.
See, when I was growing up, I was told not to say Bloody Mary 3 times in a bathroom with no lights on. Did you ever get that one?
I've heard of it, but never experienced it. Never was really worried about it.
My older sister, you know her. She would put those things in my mind and tell me I'd be dead and stuff like that.
And then you kind of want to say it, but you don't.
I do it twice and then I chicken out. You know.
Oh, I'm not scared. Bloody Mary. Yeah. No. I don't do scary movies, man. I used to, but it seems like they were scarier when I was younger. I don't know. Maybe I was just because I was a kid or whatever. But I'm also one of those, like, after I watch a scary movie, I'll throw on like some Family Guy or something just to kind of lighten the mood, you know.
Bradley Childers says the damn snake sand lizard got me. That's what I was. I didn't care about the heads. Those snake things, I didn't like them.
Oh, the snake things. Yeah, what was the other one that Kevin Bacon was in? You remember that little snake thing? That was a
Tremors.
Tremors, yeah.
Always out there looking for a tremor.
We play Tremors, jumping from rock to rock, just so them worms didn't get you. Them kids, they don't know what. Now they got this CGI or whatever. I mean,
Mr. Kananga here. That's why Mike looks like the guy in a whodunit who actually did it. What was Brian Kelly yelling about? Nobody seems to know.
This damn defense.
Cousin Danny says my favorite scary movie are the Leprechaun movies starring Brian Kelly.
Oh. You wouldn't say it to his face.
Come on, we're only 300 yards from my prediction here.
It is kind of weird, you know. That's one first thing we got. Like when you're around coaches, when we were at media days, that's the first coach we saw, and it's like you want to say hi, but you don't want to like say hi. You know, it's like this weird passing of each other. I wish we could have talked to Kelly because he seemed like he was in a good mood.
He said he'd give you good answers too, not just coach speak. You know.
Yeah.
I saw him in the gym. If you would have been down there, you could have interviewed him.
Before, after. That's what I need to do right there, Mike. Before the season, after the season. Oh.
Jeff saying, what's the score? 7-0 Southern Cal right now, second quarter.
10-26, 25, 24 for those that are trying to sync up.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I don't think he got it.
That's all right. It's third down. Is that Taylor? Do you know who his dad is? Well, speaking of parent cams, did you see what's his name? Oh, Max Johnson took it. Oh, baby, that's how you run the football.
Yeah, maybe they can run it. Big Bad Brad?
Yeah, Big Bad Brad. His boy got hurt pretty bad.
Cousin Bo says BK looks like he owns a burger franchise.
Is that what you think, like, when you see Kelly, like, what business he would own? Do you think a burger joint?
He looks like he runs, like, some kind of, like, political campaign or something, doesn't he?
Yeah, let me see another picture of him.
He's always coming to the press conferences with a sports coat, which it's a good look, but none of the other guys do it.
No, that's good. And he does
who's that guy's dad that just dropped the ball? I mean,
Jeez.
His dad should have coached him a little better. Damn, that would have been a big gain.
That would have been. Oh, well, he did get his hand on it. There it is.
Are we seeing the effects, Shane, of no Jaden Daniels and these great receivers?
Well, I'm still I'm not seeing the identity. The identity seems like it's 8-yard outs, you know, like
because again,
game.
Southern Cal was god awful on defense last year.
I'm not. Oh man, this dink and dunk stuff. I'm not feeling. But
now they've changed defensive coordinators. They added some transfers. Mm-hmm. It's not the exact same defense, but shouldn't shut LSU out for any half of football.
No. And they got some work ahead of them. But maybe USC's a good football team, Mike. I mean, Garrett's throwing good balls.
There you go. They're saying, Cousin John says, time for Shane to bong a beer. Maybe that'll get LSU going.
Jeez.
He's looking at the ceiling again.
You want me to pass out? What time is it? 8:30? Wife just sent me a text. Could you be a little louder? She was cool with a 90-minute show, but now I'm starting to get into her time.
They're saying BK looks like a middle school PE teacher.
Yeah. I would think I got to see a picture of him again.
I would think more like the principal.
That's what I was thinking. Like he owns the church, you know, or something like that. Oh, I hear Holly talking.
Someone's hurt.
She's all over the place, huh?
Oh, Boz. Nice play.
Oh, nice. Hey, who's that?
Is that the only receiver they have?
Yeah. Well, look at that kid. I wonder if he thought he was going to be a cheerleader when he grew up. I don't blame him, you know.
Right. I never got that mentality though.
Well, you know, it's funny. We made fun of those kids growing up, but maybe we should have been made fun of because they're hanging out with the cheerleaders.
Right. But are they really, or are they stuck in the friend zone?
Oh, that's a good point. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a slippery slope, Mike. Come on, baby, get in there.
Yeah.
Yes. That's how you do it.
Where are we at now? We're at Shane. I'm telling you, 148 passing yards. He's about halfway there.
Oh, look here, big boy dancing.
Kyron Lacey.
I thought Campbell got the number 7. Where did I read that?
Well, he did, but he's not allowed to wear it as an offensive lineman, so he's got a patch.
Oh, okay.
They won't allow a lineman to wear that.
That's stupid.
An offensive lineman, anyway.
All the rules we have, that's the one we're gonna die on that hill.
Caught it off his helmet. Wow.
Beautiful catch.
You remember that time David Tyree caught the ball off his helmet?
Oh, shit.
Cousin Will says Shane rode the short bus and Mike drove it.
Yeah, that's true. At least we didn't have to get up as early as the other kids.
One of my buddies in high school got sent to. Did they have alternative school where you went, where like the bad kids had to go?
Yeah, yeah.
But
That's where I met Childress.
He wasn't so mad that he had to go. He was mad that he had to ride the short bus, and people would think he's slow. I was like, "You're in prison for children, you know."
Oh, jeez.
And ironically, that guy's name is also Shane, but it wasn't cousin Shane. You remember that guy?
I do. Absolutely. Taking me back, man. Man, we're back in it, brother. We're back in it. Easy. We can't be doing that. It's too me thrust. That's a flag.
Speaking of that, I hate to keep talking about Florida, but it's just on my mind. Did you see the clip where a bunch of Miami guys were just like chomping the hell out of the crowd? And not that quite honestly, they were doing it to a level I was surprised it wasn't a flag. I mean, they were like chomping right in the faces of, and this was the middle of the game here.
No, I didn't see that. Old Florida, they would have took them out back. You know what I'm saying? The Gator fans I know, you know what I'm saying? You would have got spit on, thrown buckets of pee on. There would have been something happening. But no, I actually,
how about this, Shane? Let's go here.
Okay.
Because I like this guy's stuff. He's a Florida fan. He does like analytics and stuff. I'm gonna give him a shout out. His name's Bud Davis. Again, he does really good stuff. But I don't understand this mindset. He is saying, don't fire Billy, even though he needs to be fired, till after the 2025 season. And you might be saying, well, what the hell? How, you want this guy gone, but you don't fire him till 2 seasons from now, 2 complete seasons. He's saying, you'd have to pay him $20 million extra in a buyout, save that money, and use that on a roster in 2026, and hire a coach. And I mean, this guy's dead ass serious. Could you see a scenario where we do that, where we just keep a guy and let him take his bumps and save millions of dollars that we can reinvest in the roster?
I don't know, man. I mean, how much money do you lose along the way, though? You know what I'm saying? Like if he's short time, I mean, it hasn't been a big deal on the recruiting trail, but it will be. It will be when these kids find out that coach is gone in 2 years or 1 year. So I don't know. I don't like that approach, but I commend it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's original, but again, it's like a defeatist attitude. Like this season's a wash, 25's a wash, but we'll be getting 26. I think that's the mentality that's got Florida where they're at right now.
But then again, you've got to, you don't have a crystal ball saying that these kids all together are going to play well. It's like Nick Saban said, if you spend $20 million and it don't work out, then you're just shit out of luck. And I would hate to put all my cards, have 2 bad seasons when we could be working with a coach that may potentially take us where we want to go, and then also on top of that lose $20 million.
I'm here with the cousins. I mean, Liquid says that's the dumbest thing ever. Darwin says that guy needs to be riding the short bus.
Yeah,
I mean it's foolishness.
Is he now? Who is this that said this?
He's a Gator fan that does college football analytics.
Did he just start? Just kidding. I've said some dumb shit too.
Yeah.
Today, during this episode.
You know where DJ Lagway where they were trying to flip him to? Do you know that, Shane? A&M.
DJ Lagway. That would be.
I mean, hell, he'd probably start there. You know what?
Yeah. I'm curious. What did you think about him coming in? I mean, he was obviously thrown in the middle of it, but what did you think? What was your first impression?
I thought more about it with Graham Mertz having a concussion. I don't think you risk something like that.
Holy
God.
Shit! I told you, man, this kid is fast.
I think I would start DJ Lagway against Sanford. Just
Why?
to give, just
I wouldn't
because
even kick to him.
Because you don't mess with concussions,
Well, I told you on that emergency podcast that I felt like DJ was his wild card, was his
Right.
Backup plan if shit hit the fan. And unfortunately, the hand got forced when Mertz went out. So I'm kind of with you, brother. I feel like you got to roll with him, and if not,
But what's the what if you do and you lose to Sanford though?
well, then you blame it on him. You blame it on
the future of your franchise.
Yeah, I mean he was thrown into action. It's not going to happen. I think what you really need to be asking is what happens when he has a great game. Yeah. What happens if he comes out here and they whoop Sanford?
Now you're hyping up Florida.
And I'm just saying. And then you go into week 3 and you're like,
yeah. Well, see, then week 3, I almost think you got to go back to Mertz.
What's their schedule? It seems like I should have this memorized.
A&M at home. Can you play a true freshman against that defense? That's questionable to me.
I think it depends on how well he played, man. I mean, you got to remember when Mertz went out.
So let's say he scores 4 touchdowns. He's player of the game against Sanford.
Yeah, you roll the hot hand. That's the only thing. You've lost the fans, man. You've lost the fans right now.
What if he's 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions against Sanford? And you win by 20.
I put Mertz back in.
Okay.
It really just depends on how well this game goes, because then if it goes bad against A&M and you rolled with the wrong or quote unquote wrong quarterback, then they're doubling down. Your ass is out of there. They're sending you bomb threats.
Would Miami have won? Geraldo says if Lagway started, because Mertz was not good at all. But I don't think I would have started a true freshman in that one.
I don't think you want to start a true freshman, period. But he does bring something that offensive line. The offensive line struggled against Miami, and so one of the things.
What really struggled was the defense. I mean, it doesn't matter who you're playing at quarterback. That was the real issue.
Well, the defense had moments, man, but they were out in the field the whole time. I don't know. Sooner
guy here, Duddies. Florida is ACC ready. They're just going to ride this ready thing and more power to them. They should. You know what? Every team that loses, they have that Big 12 ready.
Who's the best team in Florida right now?
Miami. They just whooped.
Who's second best?
Ooh, that's a great question.
USF.
I haven't seen Central Florida. Did they win?
Oh shit! No, I don't know. Oh look, Cracker Barrel commercial.
Don't even talk about. Let's not give them free advertising.
There it is. Put that in your pipe to smoke it.
It's a battle between IMG Academy, Florida Atlantic, Central Florida. There's a lot of Florida schools out there.
God, there is. FA. Yeah, you got a lot. I don't know. I still think Florida's the number 2. I think that's the answer.
Yeah.
Then Florida State. Maybe UCF.
Hey, here's I don't know how good of a compliment this truly is, but he says listening to you guys is better than listening to the commercials.
Oh no.
Damn it, come on. Have we figured out Blake Baker already?
I don't know, but
I'm kidding.
I mean, I'm seeing a lot of wide open dudes here. What happened here? Oh, he kind of
tripped up.
Yeah.
Gilbert. Back in my day, Shane, LSU had lockdown defensive backs.
They were DBU, man.
A lot of things have changed these days. You know what?
Back when I was a kid.
And they couldn't have a quarterback to save their life. Now that's all they got is quarterbacks.
Oh. We got a flag.
John's reminding us they paid $2 million for this coordinator. I think it's over $2 million.
Yeah.
Because I think Mizzou was giving them right around $2 billion. Snake Baker getting torched.
So what do? You just click on the comment and it goes?
Yeah.
Is it just like YouTube, or is there Twitter or any of those?
This is Twitter too, Facebook, all of it.
Okay. Where's all our Facebook comments?
We don't have any.
Oh gosh. I don't trust Facebook. I got too many of them bots on there.
Yeah, that could really boost our numbers though. Get some bots in here.
Yeah, get Butch Jones on the call. Let's see how we get these numbers elevated.
The most followed coach in college football.
Still to this day. But he doesn't know how he did it. Took that signing bonus and went overseas, didn't he?
Jimmy says back in my day, you had to walk 2 miles to catch the school bus.
Coach Kelly is not happy.
He usually doesn't seem like he does anything on game day. I mean, I'm sure he's doing a ton. But he's never got a play sheet.
No.
Every time they pan over to him, he doesn't even have a headset on. Is he really just an overpaid Coach O? I'm kidding. You kidding?
Coach O won a natty.
That's true.
And you can't take that away from him. You know, Coach O may not be your favorite coach, but
Shane, there are Hall of Fame coaches that will never come close to winning a natty.
Yeah.
And Coach O's got one. You know what?
That's crazy, isn't it? I always think of like Dan Marino. You know, he's just had all those awesome years, but just never won a Super Bowl. It's just, how bad would that suck? What's the, I'm sorry, targeting? Who got targeting?
I think they're looking at Southern Cal for like a block. What do you call it when the receiver chips, basically? See this? And then he blasts that guy.
A crack block?
Yeah.
Man, those were always the best, though, back in the day. My favorite was, as an interior offensive lineman, is when we called a reverse. Because you could trail everybody, and you know that linebacker is going to be turning around any second because he's going to realize it's going the other way. And there was no penalty. You just laid them out. I wonder if they think of me sometimes. You know? They probably don't.
They're like, my knee hurts. It's that son of a bitch from Jeff County got me, you know?
First down. No targeting.
Cousin Fred says, looks like Cousin Shane's.
Look at dog.
I'm telling you. I mean, too much with the dog. You know what I mean?
We acknowledge the dog, but we don't have to go back to it. It's like,
how about this one from Cousin Frank, or excuse me, Fred? He says, Cousin Shane looks like he's laying in front of his shrink.
I'm going to need it after this game. I'm going to have to change my little LSU by 50, LSU by 1.
Cousin Jimmy says Herb Street thinks the dog makes him more likable.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, maybe it's like a personable thing. Yeah. Oh, come on. Got him. Fumble.
Oh, ball's out.
And the one USC guy gets it.
I was about to say Blake Baker's worth every penny. You know? That's how we live, Shade. It's you're trashing someone one play, the next they're worth every penny. You know what?
Which dog's more annoying, Kurt Herbstreit's or Lane Kiffin's?
Oh, definitely Kiffin's.
Yeah.
Oh, Juice. Speedy recovery, Juice.
Oh, there was the other one too. What's his name? Barstool. He had a dog. He did the dog thing for a minute. Yeah, that was a it's like sourdough during COVID. You know, everybody's making it.
Oh my God, this guy's amazing. Number one.
How did you not throw $2 million at that dude? Come on, man. Forget quarterback. You got this may be one of the most dynamic players I've seen since Luther.
You know what? I could be wrong, but I think he almost went to Georgia too.
I'm glad he didn't. Georgia's got enough good things down there. He'd just be another Lovett, wouldn't he? Oh, man. I just feel like they're going to score here. Yeah.
No, he didn't catch it. He didn't catch it. That was great D.
Yeah.
He's number one for a reason. You know what?
Smart play there.
Number one will have a Lambo next year. He don't play for Texas.
Are they going for it?
I don't think they will. Ooh, got him.
Whenever you watch USC, is it hard not to think about Reggie Bush and them? I mean, that run.
I mean, that's all they ever had in my lifetime.
Yeah, I mean, every time I see him, I think of Matt Leinart and Reggie Bush, and who was that other running back they had? That was
Lindell White.
Lindell White, yeah.
You know, they're going to be chasing that. They're going to be 80 years old people to be like, remember when USC had Reggie? They were good. You know, that's going to be like BYU. Remember BYU won the national championship back in the 80s. You know what I mean?
Colorado.
Jimmy says, I think of OJ.
Oh, damn. Rest in peace.
Cousin Morgan says, Herb Street's got a dog. Cousin Shane's got a Coors Light for stress relief.
Oh, damn. Yeah, man.
They keep asking about beans. You got beans in there?
Do
I don't know. They keep asking about.
Bush is right up the street.
Yeah.
They turned us down too. It's crazy.
If only people knew how many people turned us down.
Do you know how many beans I'd eat on this show? I would have done it just for the beans. We grew up. My dad he had a connection to beans, Bush's beans, and it was like, I mean, again, we were on a budget, but he'd get these. We'd have chili like once a week. And I'm not complaining. Still do it to this day. That chili starter mix, fantastic. Get that can of tomatoes and pound of ground beef, and boom, you got yourself chili.
Have you been? Cousin Danny's asking. Have you been to the gift shop there in Dandridge?
Oh yeah, the food's good too. They got a pecan pie, a bean pecan pie, which I mean I get it. I get why they did it, but it is not for me. But I mean I still ate it. But
Cousin Jimmy says, start talking about another bean brand. They'll come around.
I don't know if there is a. I mean, I'm not short of Bushes. I don't know any other bean companies.
We can find them. We'll find them.
Would you like if I lost that bet and had to go vegan?
Yeah.
Would canned beans be on that list?
Yeah. I think you'd be beaning it up.
So I could do that with no beef? Wait, it's got bacon. I got to make sure it don't have bacon in it.
Yeah, most beans do not have bacon in it, Shane. Just so you know. I'm sure. I literally have not had. I eat beans all the time. I've not had a bacon bean in years.
My wife, she's on me again.
Asking if you want any beans in there.
She said, I drifted off and you woke me up yeehawing. Did I yeehaw?
I didn't hear it. Maybe she just means laughing. Oh, here we go.
Come on now. Mason Taylor. That name sounds familiar.
Hey, I don't know what this is about, but Cousin Jamie said he says they're at Circus Sports. That's the big casino there in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
He said we were on the screen.
Hell yeah, man. Come on. Is that the one that's got the pool?
Yeah. We're waiting for an invite. We've had their odds maker on the show. I'd love to get an invite out there.
Yeah. I'll go right now.
They ought to do media days there, Vegas. If they're going to go Dallas, might as well do Vegas,
Here, they need to redo the concept. Media days is because it is awesome, but I think that it needs to be also fan friendly.
Right.
And we got to see a little bit. That's why I like the SEC championship so much, the basketball tournament there in Nashville, because it was multiple teams, all of them down there. And it's just, they cut loose, they had music. The fans were out there having a great time. And then, we got some killer basketball going on.
Every coach should have to answer like 5 to 10 minutes of fan questions. Like how great would that be,
Absolutely.
As long as it's not like, like if you, Your wife's hot. You know what I mean? Like you'd have to probably give them an advance or have them cleared in advance. You know what I mean? But within reason. Why can't they do something like that?
No, I totally agree.
I bet you the fans would ask better questions than most of the media in there.
Yeah, no, I guarantee they would. Did you hear some of the dumb questions that came through on media days? Not just us, but other conferences too. Like we asked a lot of dumb questions, I'm sure. Oh, come on now. Man, you may be right on this yards. How many is he at now?
Let's see. He's at 187. He's getting there.
If you could ask
Hey,
Brian,
congrats, cousin Jamie. He said he just got married down there. They got married before the game, and they're watching it at Circa. Now, she's an LSU fan. He's a Bama fan.
Hell yeah, man.
Welcome to the family.
Absolutely.
That's pretty awesome.
Was it Elvis? I always thought Elvis does all the marriage. Now, I know they're like the #1 city in the country for marriages.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's a cool place, Vegas, because it's not just casinos. You don't have to gamble and stuff. They got all kinds of stuff you can get into. They got that F1 racing out there too. I bet that would be pretty cool.
I've actually seen that. They've brought that to Nashville one year. Well, actually, I think they do it every year, but I went once, and it was pretty awesome.
It's going to be wild.
I'm not even into racing.
Is it Georgia and Texas? They're going to have it that week?
Yeah, good luck. Thoughts and prayers to anyone out there. You know what?
Yeah, you should already go. You should leave right now.
I know people that are that live there that are going to like Airbnb their house that weekend because it's they'll get so much money out of it.
Curtis, you're going to get me in trouble, man.
What's he saying?
He said, Shane isn't even being loud. She's being dramatic. Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh. Damn, you're going to get me in trouble. Problem is, our studio's one room over.
We need to soundproof that room for you.
Yeah, I need to kick the one kid out so I can take over that one. She's got a lot more space. Problem is she's not 18 yet, so I probably get frowned upon.
I see it here. I've thrown it up on the screen now. Just write that back to her.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, we just got a big one here from cousin Peyton here.
Oh, shit. Thanks, cuz.
Hey, fellas, are you two planning on going to any games this year? Boomer. Yes. Going to be at the Tennessee-Oklahoma game, Peyton, so hopefully we'll see you there.
Yeah, I've been talking to Mike about maybe even going. I don't know. I'm still torn because you and your dad are going to be there, but I'm thinking about maybe doing that one, but definitely we'll be in Columbia November 9th when Oklahoma takes on the Mizzou Tigers.
And I hope they're both undefeated, Shane.
I need them to be undefeated. I want that to be just like the game of the week, the month. That one's going to be a wild one. And, I mean, they're already chirping. I mean, look at them. They're chirping over here in the comments. You know what I'm saying? These two fan bases hate each other. It's a rivalry, and they didn't even know it.
Man, I just saw a good one. Shit, I lost it. Oh, here we go. Center this one, Shane. This is from Jamerson. Shane's wife is a saint for putting up with him. Amen to that.
That's it. Let me send a picture of that.
Okay, I'll throw it back up.
See, I told you he's a good follow. Thank you. Thank you, Jamerson.
And then Jimmy says, Shane, don't say anything else or she'll break through that door like the Kool-Aid man. Michael Riley says we can get front row seats in Gainesville for about $10.
Oof. Which game would you want to go to?
For Florida?
Yeah.
Let's throw it up here. Probably LSU. Or no, Ole Miss. Got to be Ole Miss, I think.
That's the game you want to go to?
In Gainesville. Yeah. I'm not going to Central Florida or Kentucky.
Yeah, but that may be electric. I think LSU would be pretty cool. Clearly, they're going to be a top football game. The race to 15,
Curtis has apologized, Shane. He says, "I'm sorry. Thank you, your wife, for sharing Shane with us."
No, she really is. She's, and when we do the show, because we do have the dogs and stuff, she puts them up and stuff, and she's, I mean, it's a tough act. I was working. Now I'm just full-time podcasting right now. But I was working, and then we got we got kids. I mean, I got a family and everything like that. So she goes out of her way. So I've got a good one.
Hey, how about this, Shane? Cousin Zach. Shout out Cousin Zach. Thank you so much. He just gave 5 memberships here.
Damn.
UGA Chris, David, Daryl Pimpin, Michael, it's not me, Adam Ruff, and Nugs. We're all gifted memberships. Yeah. How about it? So
that's awesome.
Thank you to each and every one of you. And Zach, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships of the channel.
Thanks, cuz. Welcome to the family.
Yeah.
We got a Tide ball game, Mike.
Brian guy says she's in the other room taking notes on stuff to bring up tomorrow when Shane's tired. That's funny.
That's kind of why I'm not drinking that much, because I've got to be very active tomorrow. I got to go shopping. I'll be in Pigeon Forge.
Oh, you getting some outfits or something?
Yeah, she asked me, she goes, "What store you want to go to?" Like I said, well, I'd like to go to Banana Republic, or I'd like to go to American Eagle. I said, unfortunately, I'm going to DXL because that's the only place that makes my clothes.
God bless these cameramen, Shane. That's all I'll add to that.
They're back.
Yeah. If Shane isn't here for a week, we'll know why, says Liquid.
Man, Branch. He's from Vegas.
Is he?
Yeah, that's what it said. Branch Brothers. Where's the other one?
Oh, yeah, this is a big school up there in Vegas.
Look at his dad's goatee. Did you see that? You should have done that. Did you see it? It's real thick right there. I can't pull that off.
Cousin Danny says you're going to run errands in Pigeon Forge voluntarily?
No, I mean, this is a scratch my back, I scratch your kind of thing.
Jamerson said he used to work at old Dollywood.
Here's the deal. We had football on Thursday, football on Friday, football on Saturday, football tonight.
Shane, you don't control the football calendar, you know?
I'm just saying, I know, and you give the old, hey, it only happens once a year type thing, but no, so I was like, hey, listen, tomorrow it's your day. We'll go do something.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. It's a holiday. I never even know, Shane. When it's football,
yeah,
I don't know what day it is. I don't know what month it is. I'm just focused on the games. And I'm not married, clearly.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
No children and no wife. That's probably the main thing of it.
Yeah, you can't. I don't have that luxury, Mike. Oh man, they're gonna let him get back in field goal range, ain't they?
Brian guy says you're just adding ammo to the wife's honey-do list with all these football days.
She's watching right now, just taking notes. Oh my goodness. So we're at 1:04 left for anybody that's keeping. Oh, what happened there?
They blew that one up at least.
I thought he blew an ACL there for a minute. Oh no, I hope he's all right. Yeah. Yeah, I hope he can shake that off. But if not,
they're not even trying to go here.
no.
D-Bow's scared.
Are you surprised?
No. Well, honestly, I thought that was the DNA of a coach like this, was to be aggressive, to go for it. But maybe if the quarterback is kind of banged up, it makes sense. But yeah.
Do you think that Oklahoma's better for not having him?
Oh yeah, for sure. Now, the offense may have taken a slight step back, but the trade-off is your defense is markedly better.
Yeah.
And your recruiting is better, particularly where it matters. I mean, he's awesome at recruiting quarterbacks. Of course, his last elite quarterback he recruited down here plays for Boise now. So how good is he at recruiting quarterbacks? I don't know. But, yeah, I think they're in a better spot now.
I had to change my title there. LSU by 5.
Cousin Wade said he's laughing at you, Shade, for your schedule tomorrow as he's folding his wife's laundry to make her happy.
Hey, it ebbs and flows, man. You really gotta put in. Oh man.
Baby, I thought they stopped him.
But it's gonna be a wild fall, no doubt.
One of my redneck neighbors shooting off fireworks for Labor Day, I guess.
Well, this is Tennessee, Mike. Every holiday's a firework holiday. Have you even seen Perkins?
He must be in coverage again.
They just lie to us. They just keep lying. Oh, she texted me here. Oh, we good. Thanks for the help, guys.
Oh, God. How can you give that up? I thought they were trying to kill the clock here.
Oh, man, he's pissed.
Jimmy says you should change your title to Goya beans down there.
Goya.
That's a brand.
That's a good brand.
Yeah. Let's get them on the ride.
They are on the Spanish aisle there at my local grocery store. Specialty, and I tried some of their what was it? Maybe it was hot sauce or something like that. Man, it was pretty damn good.
Cousin Nicholas said, I wouldn't wish a Labor Day trip to Pigeon Forge on my worst enemy.
Brother.
You said you're going early, right?
Early. I'm getting up early.
So you could leave the house by like 8. You'll be back by like 9.
Oh, yeah.
PM.
No. We're not going to make a whole day of this thing.
You say that now.
We're going to swing by Dollywood just for a minute. Just for a minute. And we're going to go to the island, ride in the Ferris wheel. Get
a funnel cake.
Yeah. Wait till, what's her name? What's her name? She got that shop out of, oh my gosh. Paula Dean's. Wait till Paula Dean open up. Then we're going to swing over to the Stampede.
They have a Paula Dean's here where I live. Have you ever been there? Is it any good?
Not a sponsor of the show, so I'll let you know it is not worth the money.
Okay.
Now
there's always a lot of people going in and out. That's why I ask.
I can't justify the price. Was it good? Yes, but it's like one of those restaurants that if you just swung off the interstate and you pay $20 for, you're like, wow, that is a gem. That's a diamond in the rough. Mm-hmm. But when you pay all that money and then you get that, it's just like, no, not worth it. There's an escalator in there, and I always thought it's kind of funny because after you eat, you kind of need that escalator to get back down because you're waddling back out to the island there.
Oh God, they're slicing and dicing them here.
They're doing exactly what I thought LSU was going to do. Oh man, they're just setting up a field goal.
Yeah, that's stupid. Cousin Clay says famous last words. We're not going to make a whole day of this thing. Cousin Tyler says Paula Dean's is good, but you need a lot of people. Why do you need a lot of people? It's just large portions or something?
Yeah, it's all you can eat, I mean, it's all you could eat.
Oh, it's a buffet style?
No. Just like
Family style?
family style.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you put in your order what you want, and they just keep bringing it and bringing it. So
Hell, that's what I should have took you to when you came up here.
no.
Okay.
I do. Next time I come up, we need to try some more Nashville stuff, though. I've been watching some videos. I get these wormholes, and I'm like, man, this place looks awesome. And they're like, oh, it's in Nashville.
Oh, he shanked it.
Oh, man.
Get
Get out of here. What a loser. Look at this guy. Yeah. Place kick you right here.
Shank you. Flying Hawaiian says scared money don't make money.
No.
Exactly.
Me, I'm the lonesome kicker.
Is it time to refuel with some more beer? I feel like it is.
Yeah, I need to. You want to revisit, or what do you want to do? How do you want to do
I think I'm just going to leave it up. I'm going to leave your little image here.
Okay, sounds good.
I don't know what else to do. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab a beer.
I'll be right back myself. Tell my wife I love her.
All right, I'm back. Let's do bets on whether Cousin Shane makes it back. His wife's probably reaming him out right now. What questions you guys got any questions for us now that it's halftime? It's a good opportunity to fire away a little. I was going to say mailbag, but Q&A time or something. Any more in the future? Well, I don't know. It's hard during the question is from UJ Chris. Any more watch parties? I'd like to do them, but this one is just unique because it's the only game in town, so we figured people are going to be watching. And then, on a normal Saturday night or something, there's so many games on. So I certainly like this concept. Maybe for SEC championship, it needs to be one-offs, playoff-type games. I'd love to do more of these. I just don't know if we could do it during the week. 10 memberships. Zach, my God. Damn, that's awesome. Thank you so much for donating 10 memberships here. I think we had another question here. Everybody's getting a membership right now. Mizzou and OU fans are arguing. What else is new? I can't wait for that damn game November 9th. That's literally the only game on the schedule that I have memorized the date because I've heard both of them say it so many times. What is your ideal announcing team? I love Joe Tess. Well, I'm not a hater of Jesse Palmer, but Joe, I think there was someone else Joe Tess was with, maybe McElroy. I think I like that a lot better. I think Cole Kublik does a really good job. Not the biggest fan of Jordan Rogers, but I do like the other guy they got, Tom Hart. Shane, we just had Zach Devine donated 10 memberships. Uh-oh, doggy.
There he is. The podcast dog.
That's our mascot right there.
Bruno. Big bad Bruno.
Let's see if Shane's got a busted lip, they're saying. Mind your business.
Busted lip. No, I was standing on business. That's what I was doing.
Cousin Kyle, he's asking, does LSU defense look any better? Looks about the same to me. I don't know about you, Shane.
What do you tell them at halftime, Mike? Get your shit together.
Run the damn ball, as Elko would say. 191 pass yards for Nuss, though. How about this one from Cousin Scott? Are you buying into Texas yet, Mike? Starting to, but one week ain't enough to buy. But I would put them in top 3 most impressive this weekend, certainly. Right up there with Bama and Georgia.
Oh, without a doubt. And one of the things, again, we kind of hit on it on the show, is yours are legit, man. I mean, yours look a million times better than I thought he'd look last year.
Better than Arch? I'm just kidding.
That's what it drives me nuts. I know. I get it. I get the frustration too of Texas fans because they're saying, "Hey, there is no quarterback competition," and there clearly isn't. But you watch any highlight reels, it's 50-50 with the coverage. Sometimes I think Arch got more coverage than damn yours did.
Right. How about this one from Cousin Darwin? He says, "How excited are you guys for Nico?"
I just named I named Little Bruno. I switched his name to Nico. Yeah.
I just think it's again, with Josh Heupel and a quarterback of that caliber, it raises the ceiling for what Tennessee can do.
Yeah.
So that's why it's so intriguing to me.
And also, I want to see what does it look like when things get tough. It's Chattanooga, so I try to be a little bit more reserved and not just get too confident. But there were some things he was doing out there that Milton just couldn't bring to the table last year, and I think you hit the nail on the head. It's his quarterback. It's his Heupel's quarterback. We got to see a little bit of it with Hendon Hooker. So yeah, I think the sky's the limit for the Vols.
How about this, Shane, from Cousin Travis? Be honest, what did you think of Brock Vandagriff?
Oh, I I think he's tough as nails, man. I mean, he's going to have to learn to slide a little bit every now and then. But yeah.
He to me fits the DNA of that program, though, which is what I want to see. And with the weapons they have, with the defense they have, they got a shot now. As long as he, like Shane, is saying there, he's got to protect himself a little bit better, I think. But
yeah,
very promising start. You got to remember, a new offense, new system, new offensive line, a lot of newness. And hell, we just saw Notre Dame struggle. We've seen South Carolina struggle. I didn't see, there was a turnover. There were some issues. It wasn't flawless, but we've seen a lot slower starts, I thought, than what Kentucky had.
Yeah, a lot slower starts. But one thing I just loved how they got the offensive weapons involved. Like the first play, they're giving Brown the ball. It's like, yeah, we've got to do that. That's what Cohen wasn't doing last year, and it was just, I love it. I love how they spread it out, but they could slow it down. It was just, I thought, pretty cool. I thought it was a good step for Kentucky.
How about Cousin Rusty? How about them dogs? What a second half! I mean, my God.
Oh man.
There's just, you run out of superlatives to say about them. It's just what more? I mean, we knew they were number one. They validated their number one, and it may again be Georgia by a country mile. You know what?
Dabo just left church. He's been there all day praying. He never has to face that team again. Oh, my gosh. And that's Georgia's second half was the team everybody else was afraid would be here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we kind of knew Georgia was going to be really, really good. But that first half, I'm not going to lie, there was a little bit of us just saying, damn, what if they miss their boat? What if they can't get back to a national championship? And all that went away right there in the second half.
Jorge says, can you not put on the sound? I don't think we're allowed to do video or sound. I really don't.
Yeah, I think we get in trouble. I can kind of hear yours a little bit, but it's not enough, I don't think, to catch anything.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't you know it, Shane, with this thing's taken off and then we get kicked off?
Are we kicked off?
If we start doing stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
I just pan the camera to the TV, and we're just watching the game.
I thought you said we were kicked off. I was about to take my shirt off. Oh, yeah, look, Michigan. Struggling.
Cousin Carl says, what is your dog's name, Biscuit?
Now that should have been his name, Bruno. I got Bruno and a Chloe.
And another cousin Danny, he says, give that pooch a beer.
Oh, man. It's funny. I got him, man, he's getting up there, about 9 years ago. And I got two girls, and I got it for the girls. It's like a little Christmas present or something like that. And man, they don't feed him, they don't take him out, they don't do nothing. And I'll never forget my youngest. She says, "Dad, why does he always follow you around?" I was like, "Well, when's the last time you fed him?" I mean, it's not rocket science. You just feed these little bastards, they'll start following you around. But now
was this the dog that ran away for a short while?
No, that's the other one, Chloe. Chloe loves cats, loves getting out, but somehow she got lost, and she booked it. We never let them go out. They're leash dogs, and so she was gone, and we looked everywhere for like 2 days, and when I finally found her, her mind, I don't know why dogs do this, but she was like in a survival mode, so she didn't know me. So if I saw her and yelled, "Come here, Chloe," she never, it didn't resonate. She was like back in the wild. And Bruno actually is the one that saved her. So we go up there, and I find him, and we found out where she was at, and I was throwing him, remember the little pepperonis you get for pizzas? Like if you're making your own pizza?
Yeah.
That's like their treat. So I'm throwing these little pepperonis, and then Chloe saw that, and then finally it's like a light switch came on, and she came back to us. It was awesome, man. I tell you, it was. You don't realize I love my dogs. I give Kurt Herbstreit a hard time. I give Lane Kiffin a hard time. But they, after 9 years, you know, they're a part of your family. So
yeah,
just to see the joy back on the kid's face, it was worth it.
How about this one from Cousin Karen, Shane? What's been your favorite moment of week 1? Anything stand out to you?
Favorite moment? I'm going to be honest with you. It was, and this is kind of a cheap answer, but it was just when I was sitting there at, what was it, 12:30, and 3 football games were on, and I'm just sitting there, you know, on the couch watching these football games. It's like it just kind of sunk in that football's here.
Yeah,
now, it's not quiet fall ball. It's not rivalries. It's not the thick of the SEC race right now. It's just the fact that football's back on our TV. That was the highlight for me.
Probably my favorite was watching Diego Pavia, you know, and just bringing life back to Vanderbilt football, even if it's just for a week. You know, I just because that program's been nothing but mocked, and they've deserved every bit of it. But it's again excitement. That's what Vanderbilt should be. You know, you could sneak up and beat a team you're not supposed to. I think.
No, I think if you're just talking about individual efforts, he was up there. I think Arkansas had a hell of a performance. Yeah. Again, you know, I think Arkansas fans realize it, you know, because there's not that many in our feed right now because they gave up. They're on to basketball. They're thinking about other sports. But it was some of the saddest people. Our boy Ty, man, I mean, that took me like 20 minutes. I felt like a therapist for a second, you know, just sitting on the couch trying to get him back up there. But all it took was 10 touchdowns in a row to fire up this fan base. And Bobby, what do they call him? BMFP, you know, they're back, baby.
How about this one? Longhorn fan 01. Shaney gave us a donation here.
Thanks, cuz.
Mike, you are just a hater, and we all know you can't stand Texas, but you will respect us when we play Georgia in Texas, baby. Hook 'em. I don't know where they get that. I can't stand Texas.
Well,
I don't mind Texas.
The last show, Mike, you had them 3rd, I think, in your power rankings.
Right.
So
yeah,
I mean that's pretty damn respectful right now. I think you changed your tune. Do you think that they could be an SEC championship? Do you think they can make it to the SEC championship?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Way too early.
You gotta look at again. Florida looks like a joke kind of now.
Yeah.
That was one of the ones I thought might be tough. A&M. Again, it's early. I'm not writing them off, but that doesn't look as challenging now. Yeah, I mean, there's certainly a possibility.
I think there is. I honestly, it's that you're looking at the Georgia game, but I mean, you got to take care of the Oklahomas. You got to take care of the A&M there at the end. You can't take your foot off the gas. And I'm not saying that they're going to. If they keep playing like they did week 1 against Colorado State, they were ready, man. There was no team going to sneak in there and make this a ball game, kind of like what they did last year, some of those questionable games. So that's what you got to do, just keep putting it in there.
How about this one from Curtis? If Pat can take his shirt off on game day, then Shane can on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody puts baby in a corner. You know? Well, you talk about, I wonder what goes through Nick Saban's mind when he sees something like, you know, like, what am I doing? You know, I think he enjoys it because he had some ringers, man. I think he's good. I think he could be the new, I don't want to say new Lee Corso, but, you know, he could be a fixture of that show. But part of me wonders, is he really even enjoy that?
Yeah.
Because then you go back, you watch him, he goes back home and he's watching his ball club, man. He's watching them play football. You know, that's got to.
Cousin Tev, his favorite moment of the week. Shane's wife told him to be quiet.
Oh, man. I'd like to say it's the first time I've heard that this week. She was cracking me up. That's who I was talking to just a few minutes ago. She goes, "Did you tell him yeehaw? You really said?" I was like, "That's what you text me." Yeehawing.
And I'm trying to find some good questions here. A lot of comments, 200 plus comments here. I'm trying to filter through here.
We went to that Yeehaw in Nashville. That was a pretty cool place.
Yeah.
They got it going on over there.
What has Tennessee done since 2000? You got to stop living in the past. Now, this is when we got to educate these Oklahoma people. Because last I checked, Tennessee went to the Orange Bowl 2 years ago and won 11 football games, but beat Alabama. Did you not witness that?
Seriously, one game away from being a college football playoff team. But somebody had tape on us. There's a documentary about it on Netflix. They didn't quite come out and say Tennessee was involved, but they were involved.
Who was the biggest surprise? And we can't say Florida.
Biggest surprise? I wouldn't say Florida's surprise. I'd say Vanderbilt was surprised in Mississippi State. Those are my two big surprises.
A&M offense probably.
I feel like I'm cheating when I go three teams, but Arkansas, I mean, that was a surprise. I thought they would win, and I mean, clearly I thought they would win, but I didn't think they'd win like that. That really surprised me. Who was your defensive player of the week? Is Bama,
Keon
right?
Sapp from Alabama had 2 picks in the first quarter. Kind of bust that game wide open.
Yeah. Which defense do you give like if you're giving a trophy for the total defense? Which one like save their ass kind of thing? Would you give it to? Well, you can't say Texas A&M because I mean they still lost that game.
Right. I mean it got to be Georgia, right? Completely shut down Clemson.
Yeah. Boy, they looked mean. That team's loaded.
All right, second half kickoff. Boom, right there. You know, a pretty good turnout for one of these non-conference type games.
Yeah.
Or excuse me, neutral site games is what I mean.
Well, that's the thing, too. You put it in Vegas. Like neutral site, no offense. Atlanta's cool, but man, Vegas, you got so much you can do while you're there.
Yeah, remember when they added the SEC to the Vegas Bowl? I thought that was going to be an annual thing.
Yeah.
And they were going to make it a big event. Apparently it's just, every other season, but it seems like a real missed opportunity.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. Speaking of missed opportunities, let's see what we got here. Ugh.
Oh, man.
Oh, Sanders. Boy, they're hot, ain't they? Colorado is a hot topic right now.
Are you glad that we don't fall for all that bait? Like, we just...
They love it. They love it. And whatever. You
know what I honestly think? People that, like, talk about that, it's like, I don't think they really even have a good pulse on, like, what people want to hear about.
Mm-mm. No, I had a guy... The guy came like if football ever comes up in conversation, and oh my god. Dude.
LSU's defense back again. Are they playing? It looks like they're playing Ole Miss.
There? Who is that? Swanson? Sammy Swanson?
I'll tell you, it wasn't the water boy. I'll tell you that.
Look at him. Dude, he's going to do some extra laps when they get home. He got money on the game? That's my only concern, being in Vegas.
Swanee Swanson.
Name that movie.
Swanee Swanson?
Sammy Swanson. Samson.
Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, is that a fumble?
I think it's incomplete.
Oh. Pretty clearly. I heard that, Kurt. My dumb ass was that a fumble? Clearly, only idiots would think that's a fumble. You sure that's not a fumble?
Well, we can't blame you, Shane. You're looking up at the clouds right now.
Oh, damn. Oh, my gosh.
Well, hey, at least they got a stop right out the gate. I mean, it wasn't pretty, but they got it.
Come on. We need a spark. We need a big play. They're pumped up.
Come on, Nuss. We are just 190. He's at 190. I said 370. He's getting close.
No, that's.
How about, have you ever had a Modelo, Shane? They're asking in the comments.
Today?
I'm seeing it all over the field.
No, yeah, I love Modelo.
Do you?
It's a good beer.
I can't recall. I think I've had it, but I can't recall anything memorable about it.
Oh, well, I mean, I didn't text my mom after I drank one. wasn't like holding my firstborn or something, but it's actually a really good beer, and it depends. It's a mood beer for me. You know what I'm saying?
Here's a little inside joke from the Flying Hawaiian. It looks like Shane has closed captions on and is listening to the game like Uncle Mark.
That's right, man.
They're saying the best Mexican beer is Modelo.
Yeah. I mean, I dig Corona. I know they get a bad rap, but I like Corona and I like Modelo. Modelo, like if I'm going to get a Mexican beer, that's the one I'm getting. Modelo.
Better than Dos Equis?
Oh no, those were hitting over there when we did the quarterback rankings. Yeah, I would say.
Hey, here's a little behind the scenes for. I mean, this is how. I say we're independent. We recorded that one. I think it was like right before July 4th. It was literally like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, and Shane was like, I don't think it's early. I think he even had to go to work. Maybe I don't even think he works there anymore. So I think he can confirm or deny that. But he's like, nah, I really shouldn't be drinking. I said, no problem. I'm just going to put these 6 beers right there. And then before the hour was up, he's like, hey, we got any more of those beers?
You know what it's like, man. It was nice. I mean, it was before it got like really hot. Yeah. And you're sitting out there, and I had a couple. I know it was before breakfast. Probably shouldn't have done it, but after you kind of break the seal, you're just like, well, when in Rome, Oh, my gosh.
I mean, that's exactly how it went down, wasn't it?
That's exactly how it went down.
And that's how we record these.
I wanted to do the pool, though. I don't know why we couldn't be in the pool. We should have done the whole show in the pool.
Joshua says, was that the outdoor pod? It was. Yeah, we could have done it in the pool. That would have been interesting. I don't know about the mics and everything, though.
Oh. Can we get electrocuted? Yeah, maybe that's not a good idea.
Oh, Max Johnson sighting.
Like, is this electricity? Like this right here?
Yep, it takes electricity to do everything we're doing here, brother.
What? So this, like, if I put this in water, it would fry me. Yeah, that's a terrible idea, Mike. Well, definitely not doing this in the pool.
Right.
I thought maybe this being like an audio thing, it wouldn't be a big deal, but it sounds like it's a big deal. What about these? Like, if you're listening, I'm just kind of curious. I know you're not a pro on electricity, but if I'm in water listening to headphones, wired headphones to a computer,
right?
Can I get shocked there?
No, I think you're good in that scenario.
So is it not the same type of wire that goes into audio?
It's all about the coming in contact with the water. So in your scenario, you'd be above water, right?
Maybe. Sometimes I like to have fun. Sometimes I like to get in the water.
Children says you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
Oh, shit. Man, I beat him in NCAA the other day. Yeah, he got smoked. We should start doing the, what do they call that? Twitch? Is that right? Is that what the kids call it these days?
Apparently we can do a 32-team dynasty.
That's too many, man. Shit, we can't do a 5 without somebody just not dragging their feet. I've not had one complete season because somebody keeps bailing out, having to force victories. I just would like to jump on and play a couple games with some folks.
Maybe like a playoff tournament type deal.
Well, not that competition, just one-on-one. You know, one of the cousins, they want to get on there and play some ball.
Yeah.
And then if they're too good, we like ban them, never let them back. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, man. Come on, guys. Let's get some.
Here we go.
Okay.
We're getting the ground game going a little bit.
There we go.
Shane's on, they're asking, he's on PlayStation. We're both on PlayStation.
Yeah, PS5.
They're asking us if we got enough money to start a brewery. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? I'd love to do that. A brewery / pod
That'd be cool.
place where people could come in and just hang out.
You know, I went to one last week. We were down in Helen, Georgia. Mm-hmm. Have you ever been down there?
No.
Killer little spot, man. It's like you blend Gatlinburg, like 70s Gatlinburg. I wasn't even alive in the 70s, but I would imagine what 70s Gatlinburg looks like. And Asheville, North Carolina, and then that's kind of what Helen is with a German flair.
Right.
But long story short, I went to a brewery, and they wouldn't let you see the process. I mean, I think they're missing the boat there. I'd like to see them make the beer. I would like to do the samples. It was like, you buy one of these 20 beers, and it was still a good place. Don't get me wrong. What was the name of that place? Georgia fans may know. It's SoFi or like Southern something county down there. The beer was fantastic, but it blew my mind that you couldn't like see back in the back, how they're making it.
Cousin August said we would just drink the profits from our brewery.
That's the damn truth. I'd be skimming for sure. Caught in a conspiracy there.
Cousin Alan says every one of y'all's taps would be Coors Light in disguise.
We'll just give them fancy names. We call this Smoky Mountain Mist. They got all them fancy names, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what I did when I went in there. I said, "Which one's the closest Coors Light?" And they're like, "Do this one." But they had a Mexican beer too that was really good.
Cousin Larry says he's in Helen as we speak. So
Come on. Hey, chill. What is it called? Sofo. Yeah, they had a lobster truck up there, Cousin Lobster Truck, and
Cousin.
Yeah, something about cousin. I don't know.
Wow, you should have given him your card.
They were too busy for me, man. I just want my lobster roll and got out of there. And that's so funny because I'm here in Helen, Georgia, and I'm going to eat like some German food and drink German beer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm drinking craft beer, craft Mexican beer, eating a lobster roll. I'm like, damn, this was not on the bingo card this morning, you know. But it's a killer town, and they got this river that goes behind, like through the town, and Chattahoochee, and that's what everybody's there. They're rafting and getting on there. It's a pretty cool spot.
Hey, shout out Cousin Zach Devine. He just gifted 5 memberships to the channel. Say my goodness, we got some money bags up here. Adam Huckabee, Bry Guy, Stephanie, Srens, Tim J, all got memberships there.
Awesome. Welcome to the family, gang.
Man, we got some great cousins out there, don't we?
Absolutely. I just saw a cowboy boot place. That's one thing I wish we would have done in Texas is maybe if we couldn't get boots.
You can get them in Nashville.
I want a cowboy hat. You know?
It's expensive, though.
Damn. Can we, like, air it? Give them free ads for one hat. What's expensive?
Wait, so I remember you were saying something about that. You wanted a hat, but you never. You always throw out these things, but then there's never any initiative or like, let's do this, let's do that.
It's like going on a diet tomorrow. I'm going to say it, but probably not going to do it.
See, whereas if we're going to start that, I'll look up all like 10 places. I'll look at all the reviews. I'll nail it down. I make a plan. I do it all out. Otherwise, we just won't do anything.
Which football team is the best place to go where's the place to get a cowboy hat? It's Texas, right? Or you're saying it's Tennessee?
No, it's probably Texas, I would imagine.
Would it be?
I thought you were talking about boots.
Yeah, I don't know about boots. The more I think about it, boots are good, but I'm wanting a cowboy. I'm bald, and I don't know if you know this, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to.
Cousin Randy says they don't make hats that big.
Damn. Jeez.
Hey, shout out Cousin Stacy.
It's my wife's burner.
Cousin Stacy just gifted 5 memberships.
Golly.
Cousin JD, Cousin Chuck, Cousin Elias, Cousin Randy, and Cousin Anthony. Oh, my goodness, Shane.
Welcome to the family,
We're going to be 200 deep.
Damn, we about had a pick 6, Mike.
Yeah, we needed some hats for media days. We should have thought of that.
Yeah, see, I was gonna do that. What's that song? I'm from Texas or whatever. Big plug. That's what my kids like to listen to. I was gonna play that with my cowboy hat coming off the airplane. I thought that'd be cool.
How relieved are you that you didn't have to do the Jelly Roll song?
Pretty relieved. But my daughter was pumped up because she was gonna do the face paint and stuff, give me the tattoos.
Right.
So I'm really thinking I'm gonna jelly roll it for Halloween.
Okay. Well, you do the show like that.
Yeah, the whole show. I may
Okay.
even sing, you know. Oh man, we got away with one there.
Yeah, I was like, where's the flag? It's coming, right?
Was that third or is this third?
This is third down, upcoming.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we got one there.
They're letting a lot of these guys play.
I think
noticed.
they should. Which games do you think the refs were too involved with this weekend? I'll lead. I think Vanderbilt was getting a little out of hand.
I think the Notre Dame A&M game.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, my God. Lock in the back.
How about that? I can't believe someone even asked this, Shane. Does Cousin Curtis says, does Shane drink any beer given to him, or is he picky about it? You hand that man something, he's down.
Come on. Come on now. Come on.
When we had the brewery meetup, people would ask, they'd hand you a beer. You'd say, what is this? By the time you're done asking the question, Shane's already drank half of it. Cousin Sheila says, Cousin Mike's team is Florida, but it may not be anymore.
No, he fell off that wagon. What? How many minutes into that game were you like, I messed up?
Yeah, in the third quarter, I sold all my stock.
I saw Pate was down there.
Was he?
Yeah. Yeah. I think that would suck though, like to be at a game that's terrible, you know?
Yeah.
Like if it was really good.
When he could have stayed at home and watched the Vanderbilt game, that's just right up the road. A hell of a lot better game.
Absolutely. In that brand new stadium.
That stadium's going to be full of a lot of great fans this year. You know what, Texas and others.
The fact that the student section was too full that's a sign, man. That's a sign of good things to come.
They've turned it around.
Which kind of surprises me. I mean, the fans were the only ones that saw it coming. Seriously. I mean,
and the professor.
Well, of course. But that was my Honda, Morristown Honda pick, So I wasn't super confident.
I'm looking this up right now, Shane, because Perkins, he's got 5 tackles. I've not seen him even mentioned today.
I'm thinking about doing Perkins in the morning. When's the last time you ate at Perkins?
In honor of LSU.
If they win, I'm eating at Perkins in the morning.
All of a sudden, your day trip is already derailed a little bit. You gotta hit the Perkins.
I love their chicken tender melts, but for breakfast, they got a pretty good breakfast selection, so you can't go wrong there.
I feel like
though.
you like the food
though.
that I liked 20 years ago.
That's when you were cool, Mike. What? I'm getting better at eating better stuff, I guess. I don't know. Probably not.
Ooh. Oh, God. They're going to throw a flag on that.
Stupid ref. Let them play. I don't trust that guy. He's got money on it.
Like when we went to Dallas, you certainly seemed to enjoy all the different places I took you to, food-wise.
Yeah, I did, because it's not places I would normally go. The barbecue, obviously, was really, really good. Terry Black's. What was the Tex-Mex one, though? That one was the one that surprised me. That something C. Why's he got two mouthpieces? That makes no sense.
That's what the Flying Hawaiian just said too. I think they do it for like style or something. I don't know. I have no idea.
All the cool kids are doing two mouthpieces,
yeah.
And he ain't got one of them in. Look at it, just hanging there. You know, when I was growing up, you had to have a mouthpiece in, or you got a flag. You know, and
maybe I bet you it has something to do with Colorado. They probably started it.
Two mouthpiece trend. I need to know what's up with this. Somebody get back with me some research. Look at it. You know, I don't understand kids. I don't understand my own. Some of the stuff they do these days. You know, when I was a kid.
I don't think you laughed harder at media days when I told Jackson Arnold that. I was like, I told him back in my day or something like that. I set that up just to get him to laugh. You know what?
Oh, man. He's a cool cat, man. And you know what's funny about Jackson is, like, if you remove him from that setting or whatever, and you just passed him on the street, you wouldn't realize. I mean, I wouldn't have thought, hey, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country. You know, he's not 6'6", you know, he's not maybe like the quarterbacks we saw growing up.
Right.
That's what you needed to be. You needed to be a 6'4", 6'5" guy, you know, overlook the lineman type situation.
Or like the hitman. Oh,
Yeah.
There we go. Sack, baby. Dude, that was big.
No, he just looks like a normal guy. He looks like these guys right here on the TV up there in the stands. Jackson could have been one of those. I would have had no clue.
He might be there, you know. With NIL, they can fly wherever they want.
But damn, he threw some wonderful passes. I think it's the touch that I loved. There was a couple that were, like I said, down toward the red zone, and it wasn't I'm not talking about a 30-yard bomb, 40-yard bomb, anything like that. I'm just talking about a little 7-yard, just right where that guy needs to be. You know, he's got a little chemistry going on with that tight end, and that's going to be something. I can feel it.
Yeah, so Southern Cal's got the lead now, 13-10. 7:13 left in the third. How about Terry Black? So I'll be honest with you, because you seem to like Terry Black's, but not like it. It's I don't understand. I can't explain it, but it's better in Austin than it is in Dallas. And not to say it was bad in Dallas, but it was just it overrated for you?
Yeah, that last beef rib, I was like, nah, we shouldn't have came back. You know.
I think your brother would have ate there every day though.
But
I think he lives in an island where they don't get good food.
Well, I get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not had any barbecue.
Right.
So I understand where he's coming from. But the first time was really good because we tried a little bit of everything. But
plus, you had just got there, right? I mean, it was like, I'm in Dallas. I'm eating barbecue.
We're doing this, you know?
I'm kind of there with you. I could have done without eating it a second time.
Yeah.
But he worked his ass off. That was his request. I was happy to accommodate, you know?
Yeah, yeah. We had the pizza place right there was pretty good. I liked I just think that low C, that Tex-Mex, we should have done more of that.
Cousin Jason said, we got to find it. I'll find it for him real quick. Because someone the only way I found that, someone hit me up with that via email. I'm going to give a shout out to who sent it.
I think it was like Low C Bar or something like that.
Here it is. I found that. Shout out Michael Payne, I think with a P. Paine. Food. It was E-Bar.
E-Bar. Oh, yeah.
E-Bar Tex-Mex was outstanding. And I really like, Shane, my favorite was, I don't know how to say this properly, Loro, L-O-R-O, the last place we went to.
Nah, it's a little too fancy for me, man.
See, that was my favorite.
No, that was a little hippie joint. And
you were eating those corn balls. You were like,
I'm not saying it was bad food. I'm not saying that at all. It was just, compared to the others, it was.
Yeah.
But
it was good, right?
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
you'd rank it the last, but it was still good.
If that was over here in Jefferson County, by God, it'd be #1 restaurant, you know? Not even close. But there, and coming from like places like Terry Black's and this E-Bar,
right.
You know, that's a tough act to follow.
I hear you.
And it was expensive, even though, you paid for it.
Maybe you ought to do like a food podcast. I mean, you got a high level of. It takes a lot to impress you here.
Mike, that's what I want to do. I at some point, and hopefully not so near future, or maybe near future, we can start taking this band on the road, because I'd like to go to the best beer place in town and the best food place in town.
Right.
Not like fancy. I don't want to do fancy. If I
the
gotta
place the
wear a tie,
locals go.
Yeah, or even that's exactly what I want. Maybe we should do like the best and then like the worst too, so we can like get a good the worst Mexican restaurant in town.
There is a show on SEC Network. They do a fine job, but it is what it is. But there is one on there that is. I don't think you've ever seen it, Shane. It's called True South or something. Have you ever seen that show?
No.
It's really awesome. Like that's what I want to do with you. It's a guy that goes to like the off the beaten path popular places, like little hole in the wall restaurants.
Yeah.
And he gets all their best dishes. It's an outstanding show. I don't know. They don't even market it really, but it's I think it's the best show I mean, I love Feinbaum's show too, but it's just different, Is
it college oriented?
I mean, it's just South oriented. Like they don't go to, well, there is one coming up where they go to Austin, but they go to like Jackson, Tennessee. They go to like Chickamauga, Mississippi, like places you never even heard of, and they go to those places. It's really good.
I got you. No, I think that would be awesome, because as we've expanded and you're starting to see some more stadiums, eventually I think they're going to be to this 9-game SEC schedule, so you're going to be able to see more of these stadiums. I mean, who are you going to trust to go eat? You're going to trust, the SEC network? You're going to trust this fat ass? I'm going to shoot you straight. I'm going to let you know if it's worth it or not.
Right.
And Terry Black's was great, but when you get that bill, when you see that price tag, it's like, was it that good? That beef rib was not $45, Mike.
Yeah, Cousin Danny says True South is great. It's like Anthony Bourdain for hillbillies. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, I dig that.
But I mean, again, it would be better if it was Cousin Shane doing it.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, do you know who his dad is?
I thought you were looking at Jesus there for a second, the way you're looking up.
How many yards does Nussmeier have now?
Nuss is at 208.
Damn.
He's getting close. I think he's going to get there.
Well, he ain't going to get to 2. Oh, my gosh. Why have we not been running more?
I didn't think they could.
Did you see that picture floating around with Big Boy there in Florida? They talked about it. Yeah. Said Eddie Lacy looks good.
How about Cousin Alex? He said, I went to Roadhouse. Didn't expect y'all to still be on when I'm back.
I love Roadhouse. I just don't like their booths, because when you're big, they are not built for fat people. It's like you got to take the handicap one, and then everybody's looking at you as you're on your third basket of rolls.
This seems like a Cousin Shane problem here, not an average person problem though.
Oh no, yeah, no, this is definitely my problem. But fix it. That's like when I go into, I always get on Yelp and I'm always like looking because the glued in booths, those should be illegal. You know what I'm saying? The glued tables, you should be able to, like, if the thing is like, and I'm just throwing this out there again, my problem, not yours. But if you go to a booth that just kind of moves, the table moves around.
Right.
My wife and daughter are very tiny folks, you know, so I can kind of move a little bit closer to them and look, we're establishing the run game, Mike.
There we go. It's what they should have been doing all along with this great offensive line.
It seems like, look at Emery. How long has he been down there?
I think this is year 5, I think.
We've been waiting for him to hit for like 5 years now.
They're saying T-Bow defense showing up again. I'm with you, though. I hate high tops.
Yeah, high tops, I'm out. Low top is it, table.
I mean, who likes a high top? I mean, even if you're like fit, I don't understand the point of it.
That's like going back to Helen. We went to this German restaurant, and it was like I think the perfect is a half table, half booth kind of situation, kind of like a Cheesecake Factory. But we went to this Helen one, and there's 3 tables, or there's like these like half table, half booth. So it's like a one-on-one table, and they're like boom, 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 right next to each other. And then there's like all these open seats, and they put us right in the middle of 2 people. I mean, I'm 8 inches from the next table.
Basically, you're on a date with them.
It felt like I was at an Amish restaurant, man. You know what I'm saying? Just sharing, which, again, thank God they were cool people because, we talked. But it's like I didn't come here to make friends. I came here to eat some German food, you know?
Right. So they weren't Texas fans. I'm kidding.
No. No. I was worried, man. But I did learn something. He told the guy that was there, this is like his 5th time at that restaurant. He's like, you got to do this beer. He says, it's great, you know, it's good for like your gut and stuff like that. I don't know if he's lying, but it was fantastic.
Shane, he says, cousin Jay Fine, my brother-in-law just accepted the cross-country job at Carson Newman. Where should he take his recruits when they visit?
Back home.
El
Sazon's good. There's another one over there.
Touchdown.
Yeah. El Paraiso or nothing. I think that's what it's called. It's fantastic. The gondolier, can't go wrong with it.
Lincoln West.
Yeah, if you need something from the lumber yard, there's a place down there. I lived in Jeff City for a little bit, back behind on J. Bird Hill, up in those apartments, and so that takes me back, man. We had I probably should end there. We had some good times.
This defense is giving way, brother. The dam's about to break. You know it?
Come on now.
Nuss, he's up to 221 passing yards.
I said 225, Mike, and they just established a running game. I may be right.
Yeah, no. They're just going to get 4 more. You might be. The fucking professor's on again.
One little out to Taylor, and we're good. How many of those is Taylor got? He's got to be up there.
Taylor, he has got, 62.
How many catches, though?
7.
Damn.
Same as Kyron Lacey's got 94 receiving yards and a touch.
13 fantasy points. That's a good one.
But here's the key. Like you said, Shane, LSU's over 100 yards rushing. That's the turning point right there. You know what?
Well, maybe that's the game plan. Get on them and then lean on them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I like this. And it, as an offensive lineman, it motivates you too. When you're starting to play some of that smash mouth football, you're going a little extra. You know, there's a little extra gas in your tank because it just means more. I'm not still in SEC, but it just, you know, rushing yards for an offensive lineman are your yards. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if you have 250 or 350 yards passing, that's awesome. But if you have a 200-yard rushing game, that's not just the running back. That's the offensive line.
And how huge this game is, Shane. Again, I threw up LSU's schedule. If you hold on and you win this one, you're going 5-0 all the way to Ole Miss, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't see what we saw week 1 South Carolina. I can't see them touching you. UCLA's in shambles. I mean,
Yeah.
you're cruising.
Yeah, you're cruising. Arkansas may be your best game, you know. No, that Ole Miss is going to be a damn barn burner, ain't it?
Then all of a sudden A&M doesn't look as tough. Again, it's just one game. I'm not trying to overreact, but
Garrett's 23 of 28. That's wild, ain't it?
yeah. But like you said, a lot of short
No,
routes. You know,
no, I get it.
it's kind of like Graham Mertz last season.
You can only do it so long, man, before they catch on.
Carl says, "Hey, he's 15 seconds behind. Delay your reactions."
Oh, they just scored. Oh, man. Ramos is kicking now. Oh, what's this? Squid?
Little squibber. They're avoiding Branch.
You know, I always, when I think of squib, I go back to the hobnail boot. That was one of the worst games I ever attended in my life. So we never thought. So this is 2001. I was like, we didn't expect to lose to Georgia at all that day, and it seems like it was an early game, it was a hot game.
Yeah.
Who let the dogs out just started. I remember that song because everybody, that was like their bait. Like that song was made for Georgia.
Let the dogs out.
Yeah, I mean, I've never heard that song played so many times, and I'll never forget. We scored and we did that squib kick, and it was the worst kick ever. I'm like, why didn't we just kick regularly? And next thing you know, they get down there and they score. And damn, when they beat us, that was a long walk. I was walking back to the apartments across Henley Street Bridge, and I'm not thinking I was gonna, you know, but I did look over the edge once. You know what I'm saying? It was a long walk back to the car. So that when I think of the squib, that's what I go back to, the old hobnail boot. Oh man, we need a big one here. Oh,
False start, I think.
They're getting scared, son. That 72 is huge. I think he's like 7'8".
Carl, he's 15 seconds behind. He just saw the fumble. Just wait till he sees this 80-yard touchdown right here.
Do you feel it? It feels like LSU's about to open this thing
Pick
up.
6 right here.
Oh man,
That's my prediction. 2nd and 23.
can they play neck still? Are they allowed to do that?
I think so.
In Vegas, I think you could get away with it.
In Vegas, anything goes.
All right, they're scared. They're running draws now.
This is when they pull out Shane's favorite play on the video game screen.
Yeah, I love the screen. Yeah. Well, most folks that I play in that, they just bring the house, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So a little screen action, but I feel like LSU would read that. I feel like T-Bow's on a 15-second delay right now. You know? Look at this defense. Oh man, you ain't getting to that yellow line. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
not even close.
No. They're playing field position now.
Uh-oh, bad news for you via Cousin Wes. He says they nerfed the screen in the video game.
What?
It's
Did
too
they
effective. That's why you're winning every time.
Like, what if I don't update? Oh. My wife, she does that with her phone sometimes. You know, it's like if something's not working, he's like, did you turn it off? Or if you got a headache, it's like, did you drink water? You know, so whenever she says something's wrong with her phone, I always do that. It's like, have you done the update?
How about this from Cousin Jimmy? Bring the House would be a great name for the bar you're opening.
Ooh, I like that. Bring the house. Yeah. Bring the house.
Andrew Johnson, the Highway, he wants to play you in the video game. You ought to just throw out your handle on a random Friday or something, you know?
Yeah, definitely, man.
See who challenges you.
Good luck. Me and Cam Newton going to be going after it for long.
Who would be your go-to team on the video game if you just had to pick a random game? Is there, because I know you've done the dynasties, but is there a go-to team you have?
Well,
would it have to be Tennessee?
I'd probably pick Tennessee just because, but I do like I like Tennessee. I think Florida I bench Mertz first thing. I don't need an injury. Throw DJ in there. Let's see. Yeah, I think those are the two that I would go to.
Florida or Tennessee? Those are two very different teams.
Well, on the game though, on the game they got a pretty good defense.
How ridiculous is that though? I mean, it's like the people that made the game had no idea. You know.
No. Well, maybe they do, and they just factor now that I'm the coach that.
I think they have. I don't know. The rankings just very questionable.
Oh yeah,
dude. If LSU scores here, it's over, right?
Oh, look at them. Yeah, you getting physical now.
Cousin Rusty says, no. The bar's got to be called the Hobnail Boot.
No, Hobnail, no. Oh man, I love this. I love physical running. I miss that. You know, everybody wants a little guy out of the backfield. It's just we need more physical running backs. Some Derrick Henrys running out there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't want to play running back anymore.
No, I know. But this is my team. It's my house. There's one or two out there.
That used to be the glory position.
Buffalo Wild Wings sounds good right now.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
How long would it take you to get over here, Mike?
I think this would long be over. They don't have a Buffalo Wild Wings near you, do they?
Morristown, be closest one.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I like Buffalo Wild Wings.
I haven't been in a while. Your brother used to, when I lived in Knoxville, when I was a student up there, your brother got back from war. Thank you for your service. And he literally, every day, he would call into Buffalo Wild Wings and place an order.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where he would just call. He would say, "Hey, it's Jonathan." And they'd be like, "It'll be ready in 15." And they had the order down. Like, I kid you not. He was doing that. And his order was complicated, too. It was like, he wants 6 of these, 6 of those, 6 of these. And an appetite. You know what I mean? Like, it was not a usual order by any means.
I think he ordered the same thing when he came over here. We had a Grubhub delivery, and he got so much food. You know what I'm saying? Like the fries thing that he got was like a meal itself, and then he's like, "Nah, you got to try one of these." You know.
Now we got a wing debate.
How are you so skinny?
What's the better, Buffalo Wild Wings or Wild Wing Cafe? I think Buffalo Wild Wings.
I like Buffalo. They got some dry rubs over there, pretty damn
What about
good.
Wingstop?
Wingstop's good.
Asian Zing?
Never had it.
That's pretty good too.
Oh wait, that's the flavor.
Right.
I don't like. I'm not too big on saucy wings, man.
Here's the thing: you guys would be surprised. Shane loves food, but you get too exotic on him, he won't touch it.
I'm out.
He likes the same 6 things. He just eats them.
It's like my shirts, you know. I literally can eat the same thing. I'm one of those. I know I probably need more variety in my life, but I don't know. At my age, I just like to keep it simple. The people that drives me nuts. They focus on their outfits and like they got to have this match with that. It's like, why? You know, it's just a uniform.
How about someone, Dog Will Honey? He says Hooters, the go-to like Michael Scott. When's the last time you went to a Hooters, Shane?
God, years ago, man. Before I was married.
I went about 6 months ago in Knoxville, It was like the most depressing experience of my life. It was a Saturday night. You figured, and again, it was not my selection. We had just come from Twin Peaks. It was Twin Peaks and Hooters back to back, and let me tell you, I don't know how Hooters is still in business. I think we were the only people in there on a Saturday night.
I would imagine it's like going back to Chuck E. Cheese, and it's like, it's like those tokens don't have the same power as they used to. Yeah, I mean, it's just not worth the fight for me. I would rather just go to Buffalo Wild Wings or something like that.
Right. Well, you probably never even been to a Twin Peaks, have you?
No. Lord, no.
Yeah. Well, it's significantly better than Hooters these days.
Oh, is? I'll take your word for it. Ain't getting me.
Dog Walk says, before I was married, wink, wink. Yeah, Jay Fine says, had to be off merch. Yeah, I think that's the only one. It was, or no, Kingston Pike. Yeah, that one. It was, again, it was not my decision. My best friend, he had just broken up with his girlfriend. He's like, I want to go. Let's go Twin Peaks. Let's go Hooters. I was like, you've been in a relationship too long if you think those are good ideas, you know?
They, off the back foot. What happened here?
Shit.
Don't blow this.
231, Shane. He's already blown past your prediction.
Well, blown 6 yards is not blown past.
Well, he's got a whole quarter though. He's going to get 100 right here.
Look how excited he is. That was his moment.
Was that Little John?
That used to be a thing, man. Oh man, do not blow this, LSU.
They won't. Look at that. Nuss is on top of it.
Look, they're throwing again. They're like, you know what? We were too successful running the football. Let's just air it out again. Oh, look at this. Damn.
Not even close. Damn it.
Wasted play.
Cousin Bryce just gave us $10, and he said, tell me how Arkansas upsets the Vols. Woo damn pig. All of a sudden, that looks like a tougher game, doesn't it?
It looks like a high-scoring game. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was telling you about. I just think Green's ceiling and floor are very extreme right now. When he came out, there was just a little bit. You've sensed it. Arkansas fans were watching it. It was like, man, that could have been a pick. That could have been a bad read. And thank God he didn't make those mistakes. But what happens if he does? What happens if he gets rattled?
Right.
You know, what does Green look like then? That's one of the things they complained about. You remember Sam in that sad podium talking about the turnovers during that scrimmage. I wonder what that's like.
Right. He kind of strikes me like he'll be a little streaky, you know?
Yeah.
Like he may dominate a Tennessee, but then against Texas, he may have 6 turnovers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying... I think the potential's there, if that makes sense.
It is. No, it's definitely there. And but also, if he catches fire, brother, watch out. I mean, that may be the game right there. That may be the one that Arkansas could sneak up and knock one of these big boys off.
Cousin Kyle said he went to dinner with the family, came back home and to hang out with the cousins. What did you go to Longhorn too? We had someone that went to Longhorn and came back. We were still on. Cousin Jav, he said my wife used to work at Hooters.
Oh,
I wonder if that's how he got her.
That's what I tell my kids. Told her I got her off the pole, you know. I said, you ain't got to work no more. I do a podcast. Get down from here. You know, it's worse than saying a podcast is explaining what a podcast is, you know. Somehow it gets brought up in conversation, and you tell them, oh, yeah, I do a podcast for SEC. Oh, what is that? I always feel like I don't talk about it a lot to like random people I meet, but the people that I do, I feel like they feel sorry for me. You know, they're like, oh, like how, like that's so good for you, buddy. Yeah.
You know, like you're doing it. You know, and I'm like,
doing it.
Shit.
Yeah. Oh man, it's like your daughter that does hair. You know, it's like sure she does. Sure she does.
Like there's no way my parents tell people what I do. You know what I mean? I think he's thinking about going back to school. You know?
Oh, my mom is definitely leading off with flying Hawaiian. Yeah, he's a bomb technician. And what's the other one do? He's still trying to find his lane. You know?
He's got a clean arrest record. You know, we got to lead with that. That's first of all.
Oh, he got her grandbabies though, huh? John's over there crying right now, punching a pillow. You bastard!
Cousin Jimmy says Mike's parents tell people he sells weed.
Oh, jeez. Oh, you could tell we got a little quiet. We got.
Are you? You got this Livy Dunn too, Shane?
Is that who that is?
Apparently, she is selling Nautica because apparently that is just catching fire, and I'm just trying to figure out where could that have started.
I don't know, Mike. I don't know where we at over here. Yeah, right there.
I think you're a trendsetter, man. You just didn't even know it.
I didn't. Have you ever been on a sailboat?
Yeah, I have.
I've not been on a sailboat. I don't think I'm built for sailboats, but I am built for big and tall nauticas. Oh, look, that dog is out.
Fucking dog. They even got a graphic for the dog now. This is what I'm talking about. This is too much with the dog.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, am I wrong?
No, you are not wrong. Who's taking this dog out?
No one even knows my dog's name. No one gives a shit, you know?
Biscuit. I don't even know your dog's name.
This is going to be an epic fourth quarter. I can feel it,
I'd
Shane.
always say, hey, boy, who's a good boy, you know? What's up, brother?
You were I think the only one that my dog warmed up to.
It took a while. It definitely took a while, but he did warm up. He still had his moments, though. He's moody, very moody, like my youngest, which is not listening, I don't think. She's got a lot cooler shit to do right now.
Oh, damn it.
Jeez.
That was a nice play. They're saying more. They want more dogs. Okay. I think I'm wrong again.
You probably are. We are. I don't hate dog. It's just I'm watching a college football game. I'm not watching what's that dog show they do every year?
Certified dog hater. They're calling me.
You beat that dog, Mike. What do you think of this new clock? You thought about that?
The new clock?
Yeah, just the way the time's going, the 2-minute timeout, everything. Do you think that went well?
No, I mean it's just an excuse for a timeout.
Yeah.
You know, they did away with stopping the clock on a first down, and now they've added it back in.
Yeah.
God, that was a clutch throw.
But the clock is going. I mean, it is moving, and that's another good catch too.
I honestly, Shane, I hate. Not that I don't hate NFL or anything.
Look at Miller Moss's real quick. Do you see his picture down there?
Yeah, he's smirking.
Yeah, didn't he look like he was on the next Dancing with Stars or something? That looked like he was
I hate any change to college football that makes it more NFL. That's what I hate. Because it's okay. They can be two different things. It doesn't have to be the same entity, you know?
Yeah. So what was the biggest mistake they made? The playoffs? The time?
Well, I'm just saying the time rules similar to it. And now they're trying to make like AFC, NFC with SEC, Big Ten, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see that. Oh, my gosh, guys, what are we doing?
And, you know, who has NFL rights? Fox and CBS, right?
Yeah.
And, I mean, that'll be who has the college rights, you know? Fox and ESPN.
It's getting late, boys. I'm an old man. What time is it?
It's 9:27 here.
Oh, it's 10:30 here.
They're saying you've had too many beers.
You need to mind your own business.
Shout out this guy, cousin Bill Valentine, Shane. He shows up every show, talks shit about us, and then just leaves immediately. And he's been doing it for like a year. Like this guy must have quite the life where he comes in here. Y'all are crack nerds, delusional ass hell. Like, it doesn't even make sense what he says, and then he just leaves.
What did you get him on? I remember him.
He's a big Feinbaum Bama fan.
Oh.
Which I said nothing but nice things to get about Alabama today.
Yeah, that's true.
But some people are just simple-minded and angry people, you know?
Yeah.
Like old Bill.
Oh, boy, that reminds me of Greenville, 1998. Shane stretched out trying to get his first interception of his life. Went right through the basket. Oh. Damn, he was so close.
Damn, that would have been the clincher right there.
That would have been
perhaps.
a big one. Yeah.
Because I don't think Southern Cal's getting another stop in this game. Do you?
No. Oh, thanks, cuz. Somebody donated there, Mike.
Yeah, cousin Tim, appreciate you.
Yeah, this is cool. I didn't know how this would work, but it's actually been pretty fun.
This is more viewers than we've ever had, Shane. 3 hours. It just takes 3 hours to sit here and we get people to show up, you know?
That's it. We do a 24-hour stream.
They're mad because I'm not drinking, but it's like I've drank all the beer that I have in here.
Buddy, I've been drinking all weekend. I really need to take a little break.
I do have some hard liquor behind. I'll drink some of that, I think. But
yeah, maybe if they lose.
Right. There's too much of this game left for me to be drinking hard liquor right now, though. You know what?
What's your favorite? I saw you doing the Blantons. Is that the one that you're going to right now?
I mean, that's the highest of highs.
Yeah,
and that is what I have right here.
So, okay, Mike.
At least in my, I mean, this is not. I'm not like super high class, you know, but that's $100+ bottle, I believe.
So, Nick Saban comes in, asks for a glass. Is that what you're giving him, Blanton's?
Oh yeah, I mean that's the nicest that I have.
Billy Napier walks in. Which bottle are you reaching for?
I'm giving him the early times. It's like a $5 bottle. Get the hell out of here, Billy.
Oh, dude. 9 minutes, guys. 3rd and 6. This is a big one. Oh, yes.
They ran for -3. Way to go.
T-bow. Oh, man. Man, that put him out of field goal range.
Liquid says Billy Napier comes in. He's drinking out of the dog's bowl.
Oh, jeez. What are they going to do here? Try to draw him offside? He ain't going for it. Look at that.
Oh, shout out the cameraman again.
He's at it. A lot of face paint today. A lot of face paint going on. What light are you blocking out in the... It's a stadium, right? Yeah, they're in a dome. What's the point of the paint? I thought that's
They're just trying to look cool.
Oh, I get it. That wasn't a thing when I was growing up.
Face paint?
Yeah. Nobody did it.
Not even the Flying Hawaiian? I feel like he would do quite a bit of it.
No. I think the biggest thing was big socks. You know, the socks that you could pull all the way up to your knees. Oh, and the taped, this was so stupid, but taped heels. So everybody got taped. It didn't matter. Even if you weren't playing, you got taped. Your hands got taped, your wrist got taped. But the best was when they taped not your ankle, but the outside of your shoe to like this big heel. I don't, served no purpose, I don't think, but it looked cool.
All right, it looks like they're going for this.
They're not going for this.
4th and 9.
They're going to do, who was it?
Pooch punt?
Yeah, who did that? Jackson?
Yeah, Oklahoma.
Yeah. I'll look at them. Oh, damn, they are going for it.
Not even. Yeah. If they're just gonna run on their ass now.
I guess in Vegas, you feel like you got it, you know.
Yeah, I guess LSU does got a defense, man. 13 points surrendered to old T-Bow.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think
1,000% of LSU fans would sign up for that.
Absolutely.
Going into the game. Of course, they wouldn't know their offense only scored 17, but.
Oh, man, he almost caught that too. Look at those big mitts.
Cousin George says T-Bow's really improved this team.
Are they saying this is a fumble? No. Wait, what's the flag? I missed this.
I think it's after the play penalty.
Look at him. He's happy. That's the happiest I've seen him.
The principal.
Guidance counselor. Man, that looks good. Papa John's. No pizza delivers here.
Really?
Yeah, Pizza Plus. I don't know if that's a chain everywhere else, but it sucks. Sorry, Steph and Andy, if you're listening.
They're not listening.
They're not. Actually, it's not the worst pizza. I got a barbecue chicken the other day. Mm-hmm. And by other day, I mean yesterday. And the problem was they put too much sauce on it. I mean, it ruined it. It was just
how can you have too much sauce on a pizza?
Half a bottle of barbecue sauce.
Oh,
yeah.
Why are you getting pizza with barbecue sauce on it?
Barbecue chicken? Never had it?
Jeez. I mean, when I get a pizza, I don't want barbecue on it.
Well, look at you, Mr. I don't adventure out, whatever. Yeah, try barbecue chicken. It's fantastic.
Apparently not, if they put too much sauce on it.
I didn't say, I probably should say, like if you get it at a real place,
yeah,
it's fantastic. Pizza Plus, it's the Dollar Generals of pizza. You know, it's like
Cousin Randy says Cousin Shane loves food more than anything.
Damn, he may be onto something. You know, these Dollar Generals are popping up everywhere. Like, well, maybe not your town because you're in Nashville, but
no, we got a dollar store right across the street.
Oh, okay. Well, they're everywhere, and that's Pizza Plus. You know, it's like you ain't got any other pizza that delivers except for this one, so you got to get it. So it's a good business. Go to places that there's no pizza places.
Man, you are a connoisseur of all this, what we should be doing. Yeah, I'm with Cousin Kyle. Barbecue chicken is a mid-pizza choice. I mean, it's not even pizza at that point, I don't think. Where's the marinara? Where's the sauce? I like sausage on a pizza.
So you wouldn't... So, I mean, I get that. I'm not saying it's the best option, but it's the best option at that place.
They don't have regular pizza?
It's so bad that I have to get away from the pizza stuff. I think chicken. So you think chicken is mid? That's what I had down there in Texas. It was fantastic. It was a white chicken pizza, so it had white sauce. Right. Not white sauce. But,
yeah, they saw you coming from a million miles away. When you walked in, they're like, here's the one guy that's going to get chicken pizza.
Waking them up in the back. Oh, damn. What was it called? What do you call it? No, it had spinach. It even had green stuff in it, Mike.
And it was pretty good?
It's fantastic. No pizza sauce, though. It was just like cheese, spinach, and chicken.
What's the best frozen pizza?
Man, they got this one. It's called Detroit Company.
Mm-hmm.
Deep dish, brother. They figured it out. I don't know what magicians have been working on this thing, what engineers, but oh god, we run and that's.
I told you they can't run it. Have you ever had one? It's called Home Run something. I think it's called Home Run Inn or Home Run Company or something like that. That's the best frozen pizza I've ever had.
Oh no, I've not had it. No, sounds good. I'm not even a big deep dish guy, but the way they crisp this thing. Now, growing up, it was Red Baron, man. My papa, he'd get
Red
us.
Baron.
Hell yeah, he'd buy us a couple of them Red Barons. Me and Fly in Hawaii, and we'd both have one, and we'd sit down there and
There we go. Let's see where we're at, Shane. Update 248. Blowing past your
looks like I'm
220 or
closer.
whatever.
Yeah. Well, if this is Price is Right, I'm perfect. You know. Oh
God,
shit!
they can't run it, man.
This big ass offensive line we were promised. What's going on here?
Well, we got 112 rushing. That's solid. But against Southern Cal, you should have a lot better than that.
Look at this. Let's see what happened here.
You think they can run it against SEC defenses? I don't see it.
Damn it! What?
I mean, that guy's 180 pounds cutting through there. Maybe he was too skinny to block.
Oh, that was the tight end's fault there. And it wasn't the good tight end. It was Taylor's roommate. Just kidding. I know he has a family.
It was Pimperton or whatever.
Old Pimpin got it. Oh, man. I don't
this
feel
is
good
setting
about
up for
this one.
Southern Cal to steal this one.
No, just like a Southern Cal movie.
Cousin Bill, he's back. Mike, hey, Mike Honcho, you look like Dale off Talladega. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
With Ricky Bobby? John C. Riley, Mike Honcho.
I don't remember. Oh, well, I
Remember his
kinda
shake and
see it.
bake buddy?
Yeah, I could see that.
I take that as a compliment.
Yeah, that's not bad. Thank you, Valentine.
It's the nicest thing he's ever said about us.
I think there's hope. I think we can save this relationship.
So has this game affected any of your belief in LSU, or are you still all in?
No, I mean, I think they're good.
I'm not seeing anything from either one of these teams that tells me they're very good right now.
Can you pull up their schedule?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I obviously I like the offense as far as the passing, I was promised a rushing attack, Mike. I was promised an offensive line that could provide that, and I think by the time you get to Ole Miss, this team may get exposed, brother. Ole Miss, I don't like that one. I mean, what happens if Green gets hot with Arkansas? Can this team keep up? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If this becomes a shoot, this ain't Jaden Daniels anymore. Can we do 30, 40-point games? I don't know. I'm not convinced. They got some talent.
Can we score 13 points that the Connor Wigman's going to put up? The fighting Connors there.
Yeah, that's a whole different animal.
I know. I got to get in them shots while I can, you know?
Oh, man.
So, but honestly, you think you still like LSU to be a playoff lock based on this?
No, not right now. I'd be lying if I said yes.
Now, again, we kind of got to grade it on the curve, right? Because they're not playing Furman.
Right.
They're not playing UT Chattanooga. They're not playing Peanut Butter.
Right.
They chose a real opponent. So how would Tennessee look playing this team? How would Ole Miss look? You know, on and on and on.
Well, part of you wonders, too. They've lost 2 years in a row, season openers, and they've gotten better.
They've lost 4 in a row of those. But,
LSU?
yeah, under Brian
yeah.
Kelly,
Yeah.
last 2.
Yeah, I'm just talking about Kelly, and so, like, maybe this is the worst LSU will be, you know, is kind of like you were talking about South Carolina earlier, just slow start teams.
Right.
But if they win, Mike, if they show something here against a top 20 team, top 30 team, top 25 team, that sounds better, then I think, too, that makes me, I don't know, gives me a little bit more confidence.
Cousin Danny says Chattanooga's a top 10 FCS.
Thank you.
He sounds like Beamer when he says that.
Old Dominion, man. The old trucking company. South Carolina.
God.
Oh.
There's that LSU defense.
South Carolina got lucky as shit. What would have happened if Old Dominion beat South Carolina?
Then the professor would have looked even more like a genius.
But what would they be saying over there? Would he be getting as much heat as Billy Napier is right now?
Yeah, probably even more.
I would think so. I mean,
God, slicing and dicing.
Bend not break. You know, we'll let them have those.
They're saying, Cousin Richard said Billy Napier's still trying to open that water bottle.
That's what I'm imagining is like he's in the basement in front of a mirror, and then you like look at it and there's like 17 water bottles with no lids on them.
Oh God, they're offside too. Shit.
Free play.
Fuck. That's all right. There's plenty of they left too much time for Nuss is what they did.
You should be upset, Kelly. You should be upset.
No emotion ever on that guy.
No. He'd be a good poker player.
Yep. Who's out first, Beamer or Napier? Says Will.
I'm leaning Napier, but I don't think Beamer should get off the hook. But I think the fact that media,
what if South Carolina gets crushed against Kentucky, LSU, and then we got Ole Miss, Bama, Oklahoma. God,
dude, Vanderbilt. All of a sudden, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah, I'm going to stick with Beamer.
I think even if they have a shitty year like Pittman last year, I think they bring him back.
Shit. Let's say they lose to Kentucky. So they just barely beat Old Dominion. Mm-hmm. Let's say they lose to Kentucky, lose to LSU, Ole Miss, Bama, Oklahoma, A&M, Vanderbilt, Mizzou, and Clemson. Why?
That's not the same as Pittman last year. You can't say they're all losses.
I mean,
you just gave him a loss in every damn game. I'm not saying every game. I'm saying like 5 and 7, 4 and 8. They went 4 and 8 last year. I think Arkansas did
4 and 8. Okay, so they beat Old Dominion, Akron,
Vanderbilt, Wofford. I think they bring him back. They're underdogs in all these games.
I know.
Except for Vanderbilt.
How bad they get beat, I guess. You know what I'm saying? At least Sam
had fighting hard.
Sam had some close games at least.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't see close games. I see the ones that they're not favored as blowouts.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Brian's had enough. He's almost going to put that headset on. Tell them what to do.
He's like, we paid 2 point whatever million for this defense.
Jeez Louise. 5 minutes. I think they should run up the gut.
Cousin Rusty says, the later it gets, Cousin Shane looks like he's at the dentist.
I keep getting lower and lower, don't it? I hate this chair. I need a new one. It's comfortable, but yeah.
Does it not lean back at all?
Yeah, it does, but that's not going to help us out because I will be looking at the ceiling.
When you play your video games, do you lean it back at all?
No.
Okay.
Not really.
You get locked in?
I'm locked in. I'm there for a job, you know? I'm focused. I'm dialed in. Oh, my gosh.
It's all right. We're just more passing yards for Nuss right here.
Tennessee, North Carolina State. You think that's going to be a football game?
I do. That's the Tennessee way. They can't blow out anybody. Can they?
I don't know. This year feels different.
He can't hear it, he said. God, what a meltdown this would be.
Oh, soft-spoken Garrett Nussmeier back here.
Is it time to put in AJ Swan?
Damn.
Another one. Can you believe it? If LSU is too loud in this damn Vegas stadium, it's probably 20% Southern Cal fans.
Yeah. Garrett's got he's got the headset on now.
Purple Orca says NC State by 30. I always love a good troll.
I do too. Come on, boys. What are we doing here? I hate losing. I don't like USC. I hate USC. They're arrogant.
There's a little good 3-yard gain there.
Yeah. Which team do you hate more, USC or Notre Dame?
Oh, definitely SC. There's Notre Dame's just kind of irrelevant, you know. I know they won the other day, but you said it best. Just put them in the playoff. They'll lose by 4 or 5 touchdowns, you know, and then we'll never have to speak of them again, you know, for the season anyway.
It's kind of the one you hope you draw, you know.
Right. Like them versus Georgia in the first round.
Damn.
I mean, what's this point spread? Like 28, 30?
Oh, yeah, easy.
It'll be like Alabama versus Notre Dame, you know, and they'll be like, this is going to be great for TV. I'm like, is it?
Well, that's why
it's going to be over by halftime.
I was hoping A&M wouldn't be a top 25 team, mainly for that reason. In case they did lose, we don't have to hear, well, they got a top 25 win here. I like how we're just kind of taking our time, get down there.
We're not losing or anything. No need to.
It feels like we're almost playing for a field goal here. I mean, I'm not so. Oh, wide open.
There we go.
Come on.
There's that yardage, baby. We're at 292.
All right, yeah. Maybe do drain some of that clock now. Forget what I was saying. Wow. That's good. Garrett's a good quarterback, man. I don't care what you say.
I never said anything bad.
Yeah,
I said he was going to get 370.
You've been talking about how shitty he is for too long. I don't know why would you keep trying to run the football. Oh, man. They should have ran a screen or something.
Cousin Kyle says, are you holding it in? Do you have to go to the bathroom, or do you have a bucket next to you?
I'm just going. Right, I got swim trunks on. I'll deal with it later. No, I'm like a camel, man.
I did notice that. One time you came over, you were at my house for like 8 hours. You didn't go to the bathroom. I was like, what is going on?
There's plenty of places to retain that in this body.
Oh. We get that?
Good catch, baby. Yeah, look at them. I love when the refs do it together. You know? Like it's a dance routine. Watch these refs come
Almost
in.
a flag, too, I would think, on Southern Cal. Cousin Brian says, your chair is a toilet and a refrigerator.
Does it all. The Swiss Army knife of
We should get you one of those.
I saw one of those. You remember that's a big deal when I was growing up. That's like
a toilet and a couch?
No. I was thinking
you're talking fridge.
Yeah,
yeah.
Little cooler fridge.
Right. He got that. That's a catch.
Give it to him. Enough to overturn it.
We're at 300, 304. Probably not going to get to 370, but we're close.
Yeah, he did the elbow first. That's an OBJ catch right there. That's what that is.
You remember that time, OBJ?
What was what was really cool about that game? I had him in my fantasy football team, so I was one of those that was just all in on it. That's like the year he broke out. Nobody knew he was going to be that good.
But you knew, huh? The professor?
Hell yeah. I can't play fantasy in like 3 leagues now. I'm banned. Because I think I got inside trading knowledge. That's why I don't go to Vegas. You see me counting cards over there?
I could see it.
Man, I'd like to go back. I haven't been in a long time. I need to get back out there. We can get to that, go to that pool place. That sounds fun.
Circa?
Yeah. It looks cool. Everybody lined up watching them TVs and stuff. Not one of them had to pee. Did you notice that?
Your brother's a dick. He says, I hope there's 6 overtimes and Pigeon Forge is bumper to bumper tomorrow.
Dude, don't make me get that left glove out. Oh. Yeah, drain that clock, boys. Oh, baby.
I hate how they won't call it the 2-minute warning. For some reason, that's pissing me off.
2-minute timeout, they say.
Yeah, apparently they're not supposed to call it a 2-minute warning.
Look, this is what you see Coach back there with his headset on. This is why he gets paid the big bucks. Because he will. As soon as 2 minutes hits, he starts coaching.
He's just there for the final.
That's it. But that's kind of what you want, you know. I mean, you want a good.
You want a
LSU,
closer.
Yeah. I want a CEO, but then when the shit hits the fan, he rolls his sleeves up and he gets in there. And
Cousin
doesn't
Danny,
blame somebody.
Cousin Danny says there are 37,000 Jeeps in Pigeon Forge.
They were there last week. Oh, my God. Jeep invasion. I didn't even know that was a thing. And, you know, so Pigeon Forge, they have these hot rods. So they'll have these rod weeks, a couple of weeks a year. And the thing about rod weeks is they'll park down there in Pigeon Forge. They don't move them. You don't move the cars. People drive around and look at your cars that are parked. But the Jeeps, during Jeep week, Jeep invasion, they're in the mountains. They're on the back roads. They're everywhere, man. They're all over the place. They can't get settled.
We got a question from Cousin Rusty. He's been here all night, Shane. Cousin Shane, best place in Pigeon Forge for Thanksgiving dinner?
Shit, Thanksgiving dinner. I don't know about that. I'm going to say there's not an answer to that. I mean, Thanksgiving dinner, like the actual Thanksgiving dinner, because football's on. So I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
He's got family there. He needs help.
I know.
Got no suggestions?
Well, I don't know what's open or closed. That's the thing. This area is not
You
like... You
must know.
No, I have... Sorry, man.
Cousin Danny says Paula Dean's.
That's the kind of family style I would think would be right down your alley. You know, Cracker Barrel has a pretty good spread. They got one of those in
Slim says Shane's house.
Yeah, come on over. That is the best part. That's my favorite time, man. Just the food, How
about the old
football.
mill?
Yeah, that's a tourist trap, but that's a good one. Right across the street from there, they got a little cafe. It's pretty damn good too. They got some pies in there.
Right?
Pies.
Yeah, I've been both those. I like both those places.
Yeah, yeah. They swear by that place, Local Goat. It's like a farm to table place, and that place is packed year round. You go up there in the off season, they still got a lot of people there. But you know what's kind of coming up is downtown Sevierville, and they're doing some work down there. Oh, I don't know if Dolly has anything to do with it, but it's.
How about Cousin Heath? He says he likes Hatfield and McCoy's when he's down there. You ever been there?
Yeah.
Is that the show, right?
Yeah. As far as dinner show, I think it's got the best food as far as the dinner shows. I like the pirate show. It's really good.
How about Cousin Randy? He's asking about Apple Barn. I've been there before. I thought it was a little overrated.
Yeah. I'm allergic to cinnamon, and that's like their baby. So I got to steer clear of that place. Everything's got apples and cinnamon in it.
How about the Peddler in Gatlinburg?
The Peddler? Man, that's fancy right there. I mean, that's a good meal. You can't go wrong with that place. Gatlinburg, you know what's fun is I like the brewery there in Pigeon Forge. It's really good.
Liquid says he's got a Hatfields. How about Dog Walk? He says dinner show at Dixie Stampede. I used to be friends with I guess I'm still friends with them, but there was these twins and they were in the show and it was like an illusion. But people didn't know there was two of them, but I did.
You just ruined it. You just ruined it. They'd pop out in a different wagon.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, how'd they do that? Me and John couldn't pull that off. They're like, no, those ain't the same people. Here we go, Mike. 2nd and 8. Here you go. Keep it on the ground. No. Yeah, let's.
They had no confidence in their run game.
That's one thing I've not seen any outside runs. It's like maybe I've missed it or not been paying attention enough. Feels like
probably both.
Yeah, she knows it. They screwed up.
The red behind her knows it. I don't know if you caught that.
3rd and 8. Damn, they're going to do something stupid and kick a field goal, ain't they?
Mm-hmm.
They got 2 people in motion. Is that allowed? I thought he called a timeout. Kelly was over there. He's giving them directions to the Longhorn.
Yeah, you're right, man. Too many guys in motion there.
Even Kelly was in motion over there trying to call a timeout. Hey.
But they're going to decline it because it was incomplete, I would imagine.
Yeah, I'd decline it.
T-Bow got one right.
Look at him. He is pissed. Oh. I wonder, can you call a timeout before that? Or is the penalty already I'm because they didn't call it immediately when it happened.
Right.
I don't know. We got a weather guy. We need a ref guy now. Oh, I don't feel good about this, Mike. Come on, you got to get this.
It's getting loud in there.
Is it Ramos? I think that's his name. He's pretty good.
Nailed it.
Oh, yeah. Never a doubt. Never a doubt.
But now Southern Cal's got the ball.
Well, they've been stopping them all day. You
ever been to the Blue Moose?
Blue Moose is nice. Yeah, I do like Blue Moose.
That's what JJ says.
They got a barbecue nachos. Sorry, it's getting late. Barbecue nachos is really good. They got good wings too.
Your brother says that's way too much time in the football game, in the video game.
Yeah.
He scored twice in this 147.
He just do all streaks. He's got like 299 receivers now, so it's
hard to stop.
It is. It is. Blue Moose is good. I like they got a little Japanese place up there too. It's good. Little Tokyo. That's the only sushi I trust in East Tennessee.
Hey, I just got I got a DM from hopefully he's a cousin Colin.
Yeah.
Remember on Mailbag Show, someone asked the best hole in the wall restaurants?
Yeah.
He actually went to my hole in the wall. He took a photo inside. That's awesome. He says, pretty good stuff.
Where was this at?
A little habanero grill right down the street from where I live.
Oh, yeah.
The place I've taken you, the Mexican place.
Yeah, y'all haven't done El Chorritos yet, so I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, they're not real fans till they hit up El Chorritos. All right, what's the prediction here, Shane? Is Southern Cal, are they going to do they score here or do they screw up?
Let me think.
Or is it overtime or does LSU get a stop? What's the professor? What is he saying?
I just got it. Pick 6. It's happening. It's pick 6.
I'd love it.
Look at Miller Moss. Doesn't he look like he's like on Dances with the Stars later?
I can see it,
but not like he's competing. He's like the guy that does the talking.
Oh, gotcha. No, that makes sense. That makes even more sense. He's the host of it.
Yeah, he's like the host of it. That's what I keep when it keeps popping up. It looks like he's
the
hosting
cousin
something.
Shane of Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, I haven't danced in a while, man. Oh, look, there's some Sanders news at the bottom. Thank God. I was wondering what Colorado was up to. Jeez Louise.
Cousin Brandon says Elsa's on in Jeff County. That's his spot.
Yeah. I got a buddy, diehard Elsa's on. I think he's got his own booth. Seriously, I think he does. I mean, he goes in there, he knows their family, he's talking to them and swapping photos and shit.
Cousin Will says keeping his wife up is really going to cost Cousin Shane tomorrow.
Damn. I'm going to be dragging, man, because she wanted to leave early, too. Oh, gosh. Man, we need a turnover, Mike.
We need it.
Look at him. He's sensing. That's the call right there. About to throw a pick six. Be ready.
Cousin Rusty, how many roller coasters will Cousin Shane ride tomorrow at Dollywood? Over under 2.5.
Dude, I can't fit in roller coasters. So under. I went to Disney and I watched this fat lady. She went down there and she got on all these roller coasters. And I found her. I was like, yeah, if she can get on that one, I could probably get on that one. So that's how I did my list. Mm-hmm. And I did one. The first thing I did was the boat ride, the safari ride. Mm-hmm. And I said, after standing in line for that thing for over an hour, that was the last ride I did. I was like, I ain't doing that.
So did you just follow this woman around and see what ride she could do?
No. I'm sure that happens at Disney, but I wasn't that guy. No, some YouTube channel or something.
I get. Oh, that makes sense.
No, you do that.
I thought you were just following someone from like the parking lot or something.
What you doing?
Fuck.
No. Damn, Mike. How does this thing end?
It's called stalking, says Cousin Austin.
And now I'm not allowed to Disney anymore. So that's around the world. That was fun. You were there.
Oh, yeah.
I just barely remember you because I was drunk by Canada. I mean, I was fucking smammered. Oh, we had a good time. We were drinking all kinds of fancy drinks. The worst one was that Russian drink. Ugh. It was like thick, like cough syrup. Oh, that was false start. Where's the flag?
No flag.
Oh, I forgot. Home cooking's going on here. Thought there was movement. There was movement. Look at 87 here. Oh, yeah. Where are you going? 5 yards back. Jeez.
Damn, I'm nervous here. How about you?
I am too.
Plenty of time for a pick six, though. Just one play.
I mean, and they got to be a little aggressive.
Oh, false start.
There he is.
Got him.
There he is. Beep, beep. I like when they're at home and they make that noise. Oh, look, he's on TV. He was happy. All right, man. That's a little, but now he's got to be a little aggressive. Got to get in field goal range. So pick six could still be on the table here.
Right, because they're going to be stressed to try to get into field goal range.
Yeah, I like the movement. That was a good call. They've not been doing that.
Can you just do a horns down? It's a penalty.
Holy shit.
Oh, what a hit, though.
What is this?
Oh, shit. They gave him a penalty for that, too. Damn it.
What do you call him? What, targeting?
I think so.
Oh, this guy looks like he's about to say, yeah. He's ready to get out of there. He's got a buffet to get to.
God. Can Brian Kelly not win an opener? I mean, what the hell?
This is almost comical now.
I mean, is he really that good of a coach, Shane, if he can't win games like this?
No.
I mean, he beat Nick Saban once. What else has he done?
But this is the fact that you've lost the last two. You know what I'm saying?
The last three, if they lose this.
Let me make sure he caught this. Oh, damn, it don't matter. It is targeting. Now he's out next week. Who's LSU got next week?
LSU's got Nichols.
Oh.
But then at South Carolina, by God, they better not lose to South Carolina.
Jeez. Well, he did miss that earlier field goal.
Yeah. I mean, this is going to be a damn chip shot, though.
But it's going to be a tough angle. I don't know. They got time to line it up. Look, she's freaking out back here. She's like me.
Damn it. We got to stop putting LSU on at Sunday night if they're just going to embarrass us, you know?
Who do they have next year in their season opener? Do we know?
I'll look it up.
Can we go ahead and buy that out if it's anybody of importance?
I don't know if they have the full schedule up, but oh God, you ain't gonna like this, Shane. Take a guess. Who's your most hated right now? Non-conference team. They played an SEC team this weekend.
Clemson.
At Clemson.
Oh, get out. Get out while you can. Oh, thanks, Cut. We got a donation there.
Oh, thank you, Ponder and Jay. Hope y'all do more of these live shows. Good times. I was telling them earlier when you were away, it's kind of hard to do when there's like multiple games on.
Yeah.
But maybe like SEC championship.
Yeah.
Playoff type games.
I'm in. One game's good. I can't do two. Hell, I could barely. My brain doesn't work, you know.
Well, see, normally I don't think it would be. Well, I guess SEC championship it might be late as well, but it just depends on the game, you know, and what's going on. But yeah, I enjoyed it.
It's always fun. I mean, we would have been texting, doing the same thing. Look, Coach Kelly's got a plan.
God, this is embarrassing. Cousin Jimmy's got an idea, Shane. So Mississippi State, Arizona, they play at like 11 p.m. They kick off at 11 your time, something like that.
Damn.
He's like, just do that one. I don't think it's that late, but
imagine doing that Kentucky game yesterday. I tried, man. I tried to stay up for that thing, and I mean, I didn't know they were going to call it, but as soon as they called that second one, I was like, man, I'm out. I was checking the morning.
Yeah, it kicks off at 10:30 your time. Is the start.
Hey, Childress, appreciate you, cuz.
I missed it. What do you say?
He said, I'm awesome. Good looking. My wife loves me.
He says he's got to get up at 5. He's worth it. He's right there with you, Shane. He's got to get up too. See, that was smart. That was actually stupid of Southern Cal to score, believe it or not. Because now they've got to kick it to LSU, and LSU's got an opportunity.
Well, I don't know if it's stupid. I
They
think
should not have. I'm telling you, they should not have scored there. And then they kick a field goal with time expires.
The guy missed a 20-yard field goal earlier. I think letting him. I don't think that was the plan. And maybe that's why Kelly was so excited. Said, "Hey, I got an idea. Let him score a touchdown."
I'm telling you, me and Coach Kelly, we're just on a wave above you in terms of coaching, Shane. You let him score. We got 8 seconds to make it happen. And Nussmeier's going to hit my 370 because he's about to throw a 70-yard bomb right here.
This is so stupid.
LSU's going to score here, go for 2, win it.
You know, you couldn't pull me out of that casino that night. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't. I'd be like the gambler, just going and going. Just playing to lose.
That looks kind of like LSU from last year on defense, doesn't it? with the game on the line, right up the fucking gut. We don't pay him for defensive linemen. They desperately need a defensive lineman.
Look, 72. Didn't even have to block. He's just taking a knee, watching the whole thing. Jeez. How'd that dog react to that one? Where's the dog cam at? Yeah, I don't know, man. That's LSU. I don't know.
You were all bought in.
Well, shit, they should have won, Mike. They should have won. I don't know what we're doing here with this mixture of. I mean, they got a good passing game. I get that, and that's Kelly's thing. But it seems like they're really missing the 8 seconds. No.
See, right here's where Nuss gets it done.
Well, you get your stats anyway. That's where.
So, I believe this hit the under too. That was one of the biggest upsets of the week. You know what?
Yeah.
LSU Southern Cal going under. Unless LSU scores here. Forces overtime.
How dumb does your face paint look when you lose? You know?
Blame it on the sun.
Crying in the mirror as you're removing your mascara.
Here it is.
Hello,
they're going to win it right here.
My old friend. What do you draw up here? Oh, you throw interception. Oh, my God. Just like they wanted it.
No, I'm telling you. I mean, how can you replace a Heisman winner, first round picks?
God.
They go run wild. Remember we were getting asked. They're going to lead the SEC in rushing, right? I was like, What in the hell are you watching?
That LSU guy trying to get the football back.
$100 million for this, Shane. Oh, that's not a catch. Give it back to us. One more shot.
Yeah. No, that's not a pick. What you smiling for? You're about to give that football back to him. Kelly's got you right where he wants you.
Look how pissed he looks.
What do you dial up here, Mike?
Oh, no. They're not going to review it? Damn it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's a penalty. You can't have that. Guy throwing a ball.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm glad. Just get it over with.
Well, speaking of that, Shane, I think we've got 3 hours, 37 minutes, and 30 seconds. Longest show.
We did it.
Well, in this podcast history. Thank you to each and every one of you for hanging out. Anything else, Shane, before you hang out?
Nah, I'll see you guys at Dollywood tomorrow.
All right. See you, brother.
See you, bro.